Yes, the people. Greetings, Zogball. Greetings to the mothership. Hope you're well, pal. Bruce, good to see you. Ah, beautiful serendipity. There she is. How are you doing, girl? Hope you're feeling well today. I hope you're feeling better today. I hope you've heard about the treatment and you're going to start it very soon. I hope things work out wonderfully for you. It's I've been out of action for a couple of weeks. I got the dreaded lurgy. I've been rougher than the baboon's ass, to be honest with you. But I'm feeling a bit better today. Thought, yeah, it's been a while. Let's do a couple of hours. Um, yeah, so I don't know where. Hi, Mama Mila. Good to see you. I'm feeling better now. I've been rough as well. You know what? This bloody stuff was flying around. Still got a bit of a chesty cough and hey, Callum Paul, mate. Around. I mean, let's knock this off. Oh, no, forget that one. Yeah, so I've missed a lot of what's been going on. I am been, doing my usual ghosting. Um, I was just listening to something by there now. I think it was Dupes, is it? Jupiter affiliated, calling out some people. And somebody put in the chat that the one she protects the most is AY, and apparently he's as bad as the other. She's keep on calling DJ Media out, but not AY. That was in one of the comments in her chat. So yeah, you keep riding that horse, girl, like John Wayne. You keep on, girl. Hey, Migs, mate. Good to see you. I am, honest. I am keeping wrapped up. I've got eating on. Now, it's not that cold there, but I got eating on. Maybe I'll knock it off a bit. That's part of the trouble, I think, when you got eating on, the false heat and sort of takes the air out the room. Hey, Yug. Oh, sorry to hear that, Yug. I hope she's on the mend, mate. I hope she's on the mend. Yeah, this virus is going round. Hey, West Yorkshire Mush. Big, good to see you, mate. This virus going around is a bastard, let me tell you. And I said before I get flu, I have a flu jab because of my age, innit? I get a flu jab. So I don't know what I would have been like without the fucking jab. But there again, you're not covered for everything that comes around. They anticipate or they think they know what's coming around in the year, and they put a mixture together and hey, up you go, mate, good to see you, bro. And then they jab you up, and then maybe the virus is coming around. It's not in the jab they're giving you. Who knows? But yeah, it's just guesswork, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. But yeah, so it's been pretty quiet. I mean, still see the Burks are still calling out people for being concerned citizens. But yeah, and Chris Wright seems to be on here most days now. I see Chris's stuff most days. I always have a look at what he's putting up. Go on, Chris, bye. But yeah, other than that, I've not taken much notice. I did watch Vincent and Jupes having a bit of a discussion the other day. Hey, Deegan, how you doing, mate? Oh, I took the flu jabs, Deegan. But you know yourself in the flu jab, they try and work out what's going to come around this year. Hey, Gillian, hope you're well, girl. So you're not guaranteed to have the right um, vaccine for the right virus. It's just a gamble, isn't it? But I've had one every year since I would turn 65, Deegan. So you know, I'd be a lot worse without it, I think. I've been looking at what's sort of going on with the media. I mean, our nice friendly prime minister stopped the mayor of Manchester for trying to come back as an MP. I know why. Because it'd be a takeover bid. Simple as that. That's the only answer. We all know it, but of course they try and brush it off behind something else. You know. So yeah, it's. I think we got to be careful what we actually say, and because there's so many fannies listening and get offended by words. So we got to be careful what we saying, I suppose. He is a dictator, yeah. Optically right, mate. He's got all the traits of it, hasn't he? Hey, pork chop, brother. Good to see you, mate. He's got all the traits of a dictator. Absolutely. It's my way or the highway. You know what I mean? I think I think the country's starting to wake up. More and more people, more and more areas are getting involved now. And there's things, even at my ripe old age, there's things I've never heard of that's been going on for a long, long time. And when you listen to the WEF talking, and you listen to other people talking about it, think, yeah, these are bad people. They want total control of everyone. And they were saying like if we did go digital with digital IDs, they want to control what you're eating, how far you can travel, you know, how much money you can spend, you know, how many holidays how many flying hours you can have, and all sorts of fucking dictatoring. You know, somebody like an Irish highwayman dictating. Fucking hell. Hey, Google Chrome, mate, good to see you, mate. Please notice my Burko comment. Just a little bit. Look, I'll just put it on this. They spew their leftist filth from a lovely and spoiled Welsh village. Is that one? Is that the one? I thought you were talking about Burka, not the two fucking tossers up the north. Hey, James Cricket. But they are about the worst people on you. I think. Hey, there's a fox, mate. I think that they are the worst on you. They're forever calling people fucking radicals, far right, Nazis, and all sorts of fucking stuff. You could tell how the far left operate. You know what I mean? It's a sad state of affairs. And I was looking at a video the other day about Qatar, how they are giving money to universities in Britain, in America, softly, catchy monkey. They're just people getting drawn in by, it's just madness. I think you go to university, you think, oh, they got enough intelligence to look at life and not listen to the left. They're being fed, it's taking down the garden path, indoctrinated. You know what I mean? And they're paid to go out in the streets, like Antifa's paid to go out, just to create havoc. Did you all miss Google Chrome? Did you all miss me? Well, I did, Google, because I haven't been live for a couple of weeks. Yeah, man. Hey, William, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's well. This time of year is fucking. I think the forecast said snow coming on Thursday, I think. Well, hey, Evie, good to see you. A trauma will be investigated for enticing others to go to France. Oh, this is the thing. This is how they can try and control the populace. That anybody that speaks up is getting pulled by the busies, and imprisoned. And this is the way they try and control things by not letting people speak. But it'll come to a point when it's just going to it's going to go too far, and there'll be no control. I hope it never happens. But there's not enough police or there's not enough army or anything in the country to stop the masses if they did want to do something, which I hope it never happens, but they're being pushed into a corner quietly. Reached from STB went on the third day for walking the beaches. Did I see a Tom comment? I'll have a look now, Fart Man. I'll have a look. Where's it by, pal? Is it up here somewhere? Let me see if I can see it. Bear with us, people. Just going to look for Fart Man's comment. And where's it by? Where's it by? Where's it by? I can't see nothing up there. No, there's nothing up there unless I missed it. Let's come back down. The only comment, it was censored. Oh, I don't know. So I haven't seen it then. I haven't seen it, bro. I think there's a lot going on, optical, isn't it? That, when you look at the big picture, it's all planned, isn't it? It's all big planned. It's all over social media. What's happening, you know? But the people won't let it happen. Oh, you've been investigating Tys Chat others took over. There's a ban on. No, Michael Barrymore's trousers. Did get up in the power of digits? No, I didn't know. Not at all. It's been Starmer's no more than a script reader, and he decides nothing. Well, I think they're all working for the the man, and it's just a face and Agenda 2030 in full swing. I've seen a video, a Muslim, what they call him, Aman, Shaman, Aman, what they call him, and he was saying it was 100-year plan for the whole of Europe and the rest of the world to be all Muslim. That was the 100-year plan, and he said we're 50 years into it now, So I won't be around to see it, but if it carries on, then fucking hell. It is surreal, Evie. Yeah, it is surreal. But you've got just got to be careful what you say. And this is what they want. They want you to feel afraid to speak out because they'll arrest you for it. This is how they're trying to. This is how they suppress the people. You know. I think people are waking up, and thankfully, there's more and more being said on GB News. There's more and more being said by Reform and other political parties. More and more people speaking out about the way that Labour are treating people. And like Mr. Deegan said, they're only working for the big man, Only working for the big man. Yes, indeed. What's that society called? I can't think of the name of it in this country. I can't think of the name of the society, but they're all working for it and they're all members of it. And it's all on their agenda, I was watching Ben Fogel. He was doing a piece on the Outer Hebrides, Harris Islands. There's Muslims in the Outer Hebrides spreading the same old. Oh, they're out there already. This is what I don't understand. This is why I've seen Muslim people coming on the platform here and speaking their minds and being genuine about. It's not about Muslims. It's about radical Islamists. which unfortunately are part and parcel of what's going on. Um, and there are, there's nothing wrong with Muslim people, nothing at all. It's just radical Islamists are making that, making everyone out to be baddies, when they're not. Fabian Society, that's it, Dodge. That's it. That's what I couldn't think of, the Fabian Society there. If anybody doesn't know about the Fabian Society, go and have a look at it because they're controlling all that's going on in the UK. You know, all the top men in the country are all members of the Fabian Society. Go and read up on the Fabian Society. It'll open your eyes. So it's just, you know, I think, what did I watch the other day? He was asking them why, excuse me, you know, if you're a Muslim and you're in a Christian country, you're trying to change people from Christians to Muslims. Um, that's why they don't stay in Muslim countries. That's why they're spreading you around the world. You know, this is all part of it. They want Sharia law instead of the UK law. Yes, Deegan, the snow is coming, Deegan. You're going to have it up there, Deegan. Anyway, I've got no issues with refugees. People coming from war-torn countries. But when you've got people coming across, just turning up on our shores, I got an issue with that. And the same as anybody else that's got a brain in their head. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm sure I read somewhere about halal meat being fed to the kids in school as well. And there's a lot of halal meat being sold around, and people don't realize it's halal meat. I don't know that it'd be any different. I think it's just the way that the poor animals are killed, isn't it? They're not stunned at all. They're just there and throat is slit. But it's, I mean, I know well I am in Wales, and we have been, if, in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, if Plaid Cymru, which is the party of Wales, get in, Labour won't get in again, then we're fucked. Because they want to bring more and more immigrants in. And when you start off like that, then you don't see many around. They filter into the villages, then they filter into towns. Then that's where you lose your culture, your heritage. It's gone. It's gone. Oi, halal and kosher slaughtered the same way. Is it just slit the throat, Smiler? Isn't it? There's not. There's no stunning involved in it, is it? I know the British people stun the animals first, and then you know, they see them off. But I think the way the halal meat and that is done is just slit the throats or whatever. Oh, I thought I was waiting for somebody to ask me about that. She's not the ambassador. She works as part of the. I think she's part of the team, but she's not actually the ambassador. I think you're talking about the plump lady. There's been so much coverage about her on social media. She's talking about being healthy and that, and then she's, let's say she's, overweight. Yeah. Kosher has a tax in it, is it? Like, it's yeah, it's I don't know if it doesn't taste any different. I mean, it's just the way that they're not humanely dispatched. But I think if somebody comes to a country, if we go to anywhere else in the world, you have to abide by the laws of that country. But it doesn't seem to apply in the UK for some old reason. Huh? I wonder. In the words of AK, I wonder why. Yeah. Bread is bread, no killing involved. Joe met Joe, I wonder why. Why aren't the RSPCA stepping in? Yeah, we are a nation of animal lovers. And another video I said about, they were calling about dogs. Now, the Welsh Assembly are talking now of banning dogs in certain areas, in certain parks, because it offends a minority. Can you believe that? They want to ban dogs out of certain parks in Wales because it offends a minority. Where are we actually going? Where are we frigging going? There can be a higher, not a lower release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline compared to conventional pre-stun methods. Hey, not that good to see you, bro. Yeah, yeast is it's a life culture, isn't it? Yeast, I think. You can take your dog inside John Lewis's shop. I didn't know that. But things are changing for the worst, and as a majority of British people in Great Britain, we are we are being pushed to the back just to accommodate the minority, and that is not right. People having housing before people that's been on the list for years, and if you come across, then you're straight to the front. Now, I was listening to GB News, and they were saying that people in the audience, they were saying that they couldn't see a doctor for weeks and weeks and weeks. Yet, the migrants are seen straight away, and they have their own doctor on call, or they have a couple of doctors on call. So, what is actually going on? It's not right. No wonder people are pissed off. But the government don't see anything wrong with it, obviously. I mean, yeah, there's a guy, I don't know if anybody know, he used to be from Dirty Sanchez, Newport gang, Pritchard, his name is. He was as mad as a box of frogs, and now last, I don't know how many years, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, whatever, he's turned vegan. And he's doing this vegan cooking, and he's doing all this type of stuff. And if you want to be a vegan, fair enough, be a vegan, but don't push it around. Don't push it into everybody else. Matthew Pritchard, yeah, you got him, CV boy. Matthew Pritchard, yeah. He's anybody. You met Pancho from Dirty Sanchez, did you? A little Pancho. Yeah, he's a little fucker, and yeah, they were fucking mad, them lot. Absolutely mad about. I will never confirm good afternoon, mate. Yeah, they were mad. Sanchez are crazy. They do anything. Anyone heard from Andrew J? No, I messaged him a couple of days ago. Well, it must be a week ago, I think. See how he was. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. He's under pressure, but he's doing okay. I hope things turn out for him. turn out right. And I have better healthcare looked after me good. I'm not an issue with NHS, but I know how to play them at their own game, how to beat the receptionist. Yeah, because getting past the reception, it says the battle, particular mate, isn't it? Yogi, I've got an appointment for Thursday for cramp in my feet and legs at night. Only got that as a cancellation, so I have to leave my dad on his own till the week. Oh, bloody hell. Is that circulation, yoga, is it? Is that to do with the circulation? Is that to do smoking or, you know? You know what I mean? I know our receptionist used to phone in the morning. You got to phone 8:30, bang on 8:30. And if you didn't phone, if you phoned before, they'd say all our lines are full, and they'd switch you off. So you phone dead on 8:30, and then you get a message. You were number 46 in the queue. How am I 40 fucking six? But it's changed again now. So if I phone up now, it's like 20 questions before, and then the reception will decide then if you can see the doctor or not. Fuck's sake. When are they medically trained to say, oh, you can't see the doctor? You know what I mean? I went over last, what was it? Yeah, well, the end of last week, I had to go and see the pre-diabetic nurse. I've been pre-diabetic for about 8 years, But, they ask you how you doing, and how your blood, take your blood pressure, and this and that and the other, and say, yeah. And the thing is, it's an eye-opener because I haven't taken sugar for 50 years, But she said about how much sugar's in bread, how much sugar's in pasta, and things we're not aware of. And so I eat sourdough, which is better than your white bread. But she said if you can get brown sourdough, all better still. I eat a lot of eggs. I'm a fucker for pasta. I just gotta manage the size of the portions, because I'm a greedy bastard, to be fair. Hey, Logman, how you doing, brother? Jennifer, good to see you. So yeah, so I seen the nurse, and she said, yeah, you're okay, you're still below what's the limit and everything like that. So I'm gonna make a concerted effort this year to shed a few stone. I'm just I love bread and I love fucking chocolate. That's my biggest downfall. But I'm saying about chocolate. I've seen all this stuff on social media now about Cadbury's and other bars of chocolate that it's actually, there's hardly any cocoa in it at all. It's down to 20% cocoa in it now. The rest of it is made up of rapeseed oil. So it's not good chocolate, people. Look at the back of the packet and have a look at the ingredients. They used to say is a glass and a half of milk in every. Doesn't say that anymore. Just says, I think it just says in the bar, oh, milk chocolate tasting or whatever. If you look at many of the chocolates, there's little amounts of cocoa in there. The only, I think there's one that doesn't use it is which I eat mostly. What the fuck's it called? The one that's in the pyramid shape, Toblerone. I eat that mostly, so I know that's got the proper amount of cocoa in it. But when I seen this chocolate coming up with Cadbury's and this, that, and the other, different things, and it's just no good for you. It's rapeseed oil, Hey, Paul Dunn, brother, good to see you, mate. Yeah, so we don't actually know what we're eating because none of us you don't look at the packets, do you? And look at it, and you just pick it up. You fancy it, you pick it up and think, I'll have that. But when you actually get down and read about it, it's no good, no good at all. My companion trousers. Oh, Jesus. So yes, yeah, palm oil in most things. Yogi made most chocolates full of palm oil, and you know what I mean. Yes, but it's just yes, Jennifer. I'm braceless now, Jennifer. Thank you. I'm still get a lot of pain in my knee, but it is. I've got the brace off now full time, and I'm starting to walk normally. Thank you for asking, Jennifer. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a bastard. I tell you what, I never had pain like it. Fucking hell, bells. But when I'm walking out and trying to walk down the wet grass bank in like summer shoes without any grip on them and fucking go ass over tit, I was asking for trouble. So yeah, there's a lot going on behind the scenes, people, isn't it? A lot going on. But like I said, I haven't been about, I haven't been listening. Not, but what I have been listening to is it seems to be the same people, you know, creating havoc, you know. People you don't see sort of in our side of it, people that are not in our part of it. They are on this side of the platform, not in the other side, but they don't see them on our channels. But then when you actually go across for a little listen, you still got the same fucking shit going on. But I went to look. I think Chubby done a live. I went to have a look at that this morning to see what was going on over there. And lo and behold, it's been taken down. And they said for some reason, I did say, but I can't remember the initials that was in it. My friend fell on black ice. And he didn't break anything, Tyrone. Yeah. Well, I think they forecast another batch of snow for us. I don't know if we will get it down here, but I know around the north it's coming in. They're talking about 3 or 4 inches of snow. So, you know what I mean? I know I have to have a cough out, but I'll see you in a minute. Sorry about that. Coughing bout. Anyway, sorry. Excuse me. Anyway, all his lights being removed as Zara gets him to play stuff that's copyrighted. Ooh. Oh. I did see that something on there. Then there was initials, 3 initials on there. It's been removed by bastard. Excuse me. I've not any pool parties recently. Why not? You know, I miss the banter and the chatter, to be honest with you. Absolutely. But I have been doing a lot of charity work recently. I've joined this thing. I won't mention what it is because You get the wrong ones on you, fucking making remarks and trying to put the fucking spoke in somewhere and that. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of charity work, and it's quite rewarding, in fact, and I'm quite pleased that I'm doing it, and I do it 3 days a week. Yes. So we'll be up and running in June. Hopes the kit with a sunnier climate. I'll be changing it. My speed is on the 31st of May. I can't wait for summer. I hope we have a long, hot summer this year. Another thing I've been looking at, talking about that, was the chemtrails. Now, I never had a second thought about chemtrails. I thought, what's all this about? You know? And I've looked at videos, and not just one country, but a few different countries where people have actually got the fresh snow off the ground, taken it inside the house, squeeze it into a fucking snowball and put a frame underneath it. And not there's no melting of it. And sometimes the snowball catches fucking fire, and they said they could smell plastic burning. So what the fuck is going on with these chemtrails? Microplastic being fucking put out everywhere. Oh, he's doing well, Paul. He's put a bit of weight on because I've been immobile for a couple of weeks, a month or so. So he's put a bit of beef on, but I'll soon get that off him when I get out walking. HARP is what's doing it, Tyrone. HARP. What is that? An acronym for what, Jennifer? I'll have to look into that. Chemtrails have been about for decades. Yeah, I know they've been about a while, Evie, but I've never took any notice when people said about chemtrails. I thought, what the fuck are they talking about chemtrails? It's just one of those, you look in the sky and they were showing two planes, one with a vapor would dissipate, pretty quickly, as it's going past, and then the other one with this fucking plume of white stuff coming out the back, which doesn't dissipate. It just stays as it is while the plane keeps going on and on and on. It's cloud seeding. They're saying for some reason it's trying to block out the sun. It's where the manipulation. The more you look at things, the more worrying it is, isn't it? And it's frustrating. Uh, I, I feel so uptight when I'm looking at all these things recently. Maybe I've spent too much time looking at different things like the chemtrails and the rapeseed oil in food and all this business. And I think, what's in front of my fucking grandchildren? What sort of world are they going to come into? They're only young. What the fuck is going to. I will, Jennifer. I will look at it, Jennifer. Let's have a look here. Hang on, I gotta mute myself. I gotta sneeze. All right, you're gonna have to bear with me for 2 minutes. I've just got to go and empty the washing machine and put another load in. That's my instructions by the wife. She's gone out, so just bear with me. It'll only be 2 minutes. Yes, the people. Dan, the chinky man. Oh, I am going for a crap. Had to sort the washing machine out. I don't poo my pants, Jen. Evie, you're right. Yeah, it's no, I'm very domesticated. I was left with instructions, so I just had to press the button on the washing machine, put more stuff in it, empty it, put more stuff in it, and away to go. I stick a little link out, is there? There's no, I always talk to my fucking self, mate. I don't forget people. If I don't know you, you won't come on. So, what was I saying before I sorted the washing machine out? I tell you what, my one of my family members runs a branch of Specsavers. Now he's got a franchise, So it's been very handy. Deegan. So why do most old people stink of piss? I don't know that. I think that's a fucking that's a load of bollocks. Yeah, so as I was saying, he got a franchise with Specsavers, so he's very handy for us because I get a nice big discount. I'm saving like 60 quid by going to him from the local shop. So tidy, fucking tidy. Another day older and deeper in fucking debt. That's what it is, people. I lived through the best times. I know. I lived through the best times. If people are in the chat, I was born in the 50s, right? So I wasn't mature enough in the 60s to, but in the 70s, what a fucking era that was. The 70s. I got you, Migs. What a fucking era the 70s were. Fucking hell, it was banging.
Hello, Tom.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah. What have you been up to, mate?
Just keeping myself busy, to be honest. I've had a really, really busy weekend and stuff like that, and to be honest, I've been treating myself. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice.
I've been to Sports Direct, not Sports Direct, JD Sports, sorry.
Yeah.
And I walked past it, to be honest, and it's going 50% sale. And I was looking, going, should I, should not? And I went in. I ended up spending 400 quid. I got
Hey, the
two
Grinch.
snackies and I got, you know what, Ty? But I was
Yeah.
winding the manager up. This is the way I used to be, right? There was a North Face coat, right? 2 ton, right? And it was reduced to 170. And I said, no, I'll give you 140 for it. Now it's 170 for cash. I said, no, I'll pay you 140 on card. We were prancing and he ended up getting the manager house. And we were laughing our heads off, right? They wouldn't give me any discounts. I said, you're not charging me £3 or £4 for a bag either. You can do one. You know what I mean? I didn't get any discounts. Honest to God, this morning, I had to go out. So I walked past JD Sports again, and I went, oh, should have got. And the same kid was in there, and I walked in. He went, "Oh no, not you." I went, "Your worst nightmare is just be the one under the tracky." I had the lad up the bleeding wall. £110 our price for a tracksuit.
Fuck
Jesus Christ.
I've gone past those days now where you go looking for name stuff. I just go to the cheapest place possible, I'm fucking.
It's under Armour. It's not like Hugo Boss or anything. You know what I mean? It's under Armour trackie.
I
And
know,
an
but
North
that's
Face
still
coat.
100 odd quid
I've
for a
got two
track.
under Armour trackies and
So
an
what
North
would
Face
it be?
coat.
What's normal price then for that then?
I wouldn't want to find out.
Fucking hell.
Well, I'll tell you what.
That's me going to
This
fucking
one,
Primark these days.
I've got the labels there. The top I bought today was
Yeah.
80 quid reduced to 55, and the bottoms were 80 quid reduced to 55. So the whole trackie should have been 160, and I got it for 110.
Fuck me,
Under
12
half.
quid
I can go to Sports Direct and probably get the same tracksuit for 70, 80 quid. But it's, well, not the same, but it's like last year's models. With JD, the difference is they're up to date. Where Sports Direct are like last year's, that's why they can sell them cheaper. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought three jogging
Got the
bottoms
keys,
off.
Oh, sorry, Tyro. My mate's here. He's just running out. So all right, mate. Sounds no problem. Don't have to, mate. No one's going to come through my door. You're having a laugh, aren't you? So, Ty, oh, God. I had a phone call last night, and, you know, I've said I used to be a very good snooker player.
Who's a good snooker player?
I used to be a very good snooker player.
Oh,
till
yeah. You said that before.
Right.
You told me that before, yeah.
My mate has offered me a 9-foot pool table for free, and he'll deliver it today.
Oh, you can't go fucking wrong.
And I'm like, I've spoke to, I'm not going to mention any names. No, you'll be in your living room because my living room's the only space big enough to put it in because my living room is massive. I mean, it's, you know what, you could get three-piece suites in here and you'd still feel it was empty. It's that big, you know what I mean? So I was umming and ahhing, and I went, and I've spoken, I mean, I said on Nutters this morning, you know, Tyrone, I was home with Stoke, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm in a total different position in my life. I'm one of the lads from the hostel. He's struggling. So I'll tell you the truth. When I first moved into this property 5 months ago, I gave him money to go to shops, and guess what he done?
What?
Went and got shite and fucking smoked it in a pipe.
Oh, fucking hell.
Right? And I fucked him off because the alternative was about to kill him. You know what I mean? And he's crawled and crawled and crawled. And I didn't make any threats. I was very disappointed in him, to be honest. And I've let him know. You know what he done? He borrowed the money off his ma to pay me back.
Huh?
He's paid me back. I've let him stay at my house, at my flat, to get away from that hostel, the nightmare that he's living in, right? Give him food. He's just, that's him now. I've given me keys. He's gone to the shop, and I said, yeah, there's some dough. Go, because I don't drink coffee. Go and get yourself some coffees. And I've told him, you ever disrespect me like that again, he knows what I'll do to you. I told him, I'll kill you. Simple as. And you know what? He understands now. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's a law that you were taught as kids. Am I just dreaming that, or you just don't bite the hand that feeds you, do you?
There's a comment on the screen of Scousebrow. He said, you can't buy tracksuit altogether anymore. You have to buy the pants separately to the hoodie or rip off a Mixie get to Mersey Sports in Highton.
Yeah, well, I think there was, I seen a trackie in there, right? That was our price from 100 to 50. And I went, oh, that's all. But it was black. I don't like black. Although I bought a black North Face coat, but I'm a blue. I like wearing blue. It suits me. You know what I mean?
You go Migs, they think you're on Tifa if you're going out all in black Migs. You know that, don't you?
Yeah. And I've got right side on. Hang on a minute. Just hang on there a minute. I'll show you that, Tifa. Hang on. Where the bloody hell's that thing? Hang on a minute, mate. I'll come back to you.
Michael Barringworth's trousers. Gus will sort you out, mate. Yeah. Or be like me, go to Primark and get the cheapest fucking crap going. That's why I bought a new pair on from Primark. It only cost me 12 quid. When I broke my kneecap, they had to cut the fucking thing off. And when they put the fucking straps on me, the brace. We cut the tracksuit off. Yeah. Jennifer, I got some off Timu now. I'm taking them straight to Charlie shop. They came the other day. 3 pairs of joggers. They look nice on Timu in the photo. I don't know what material they made of. It's like fucking felt or something, but it's going straight to fucking Charlie shop. I'm not fucking wearing them fucking things. There's a limit. I might wear any fucking thing, but there's a limit. Ah, Quiver, good to see you, girl. Good to see you, Quiv. Oh, Timu is shit, Jennifer. Yeah, shit. Absolute shit.
Tyrone, you're not going to believe what I've done. I sat on my glasses and snapped them 2 weeks ago. Oh, tomorrow will be 2 weeks tomorrow. I went, oh.
That's expensive.
No, 2 weeks ago today, actually. Oh, God. And I've only got reading glasses, so I haven't been able to drive. I haven't been able to do anything, you know what I mean? But I went to the opticians. Because the one I've been going to for like 10 or 15 years, they're like a pain. They like take 6 or 7 weeks for your lenses, you know what I mean?
Oh, they take long as that.
I went somewhere else, and there's an X-ray you can get now. It costs £10, and it X-rays the back of your eye to see. Because when you get an X-ray, your eyes, when you look, they only look at the front. No one looks at the back. I paid the £10 to get the X-ray at the back of my eyes. So your eyes are healthy apart from being blind.
Yeah, they do that in the Specsavers, and they say, "Do you want to pay?"
Tyrone. So the woman totted it all up, and I'm sitting there going, nodding my head, just to get the super thinned out lenses, which I have to get, otherwise it looks like bleeding Mr. Magoo. You know what I mean?
Your eyes that bad?
Yeah, Ty, I'm blind in my left eye. £140 to have them super thinned out. That's for both readers and short-sightedness.
They're a fucking
I'm like,
and
she just gave me the total price, and I just sat there and looked at it. I think it was like a fucking ventilating.
The Specsavers are the same. They say 2 for 1.
Yeah, mate. I just got not my credit card, you know, my Visa card out now, and she's going, yeah, just put it in there and put your PIN number in, and I put it in, and my finger was covered, and I didn't want to press the button to pay that much money, you know what I mean? But it did, you know, needs must, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, exactly.
I was like,
they're not cheap anymore.
It was over 5 ton. I've had to transfer money out my savings because since last week I've wrecked me bloody normal account with just spending, you know what I mean? So I took a few quid out my savings just to boost my account up, you know what I mean? Yeah. It won't last long.
Yeah, well,
my girlfriend's got, oh God. I don't want to mention any. I told you, Ty, I'm not getting involved in any nonsense. I'm only here to say hello and have a laugh. She said, I'll be visiting again soon. I went when? She went the 14th of February. My little brain's going, my little sister who died at 8 hours old. She's the 18th of February. When's that? I said, you can piss off. You're not coming down here on Valentine's Day. No chance. Fucking leave it till a week after fucking Valentine's Day, my ass. All right, Michael, you all right, lad? Good lad. Go make yourself a brew, lad. Yeah, go make a brew. Sorry, mate. It was me mate coming back in. So I'll be hopefully Ty. I'll be playing pool later.
All right. He said he's giving you the table. Is he giving you the balls as well?
No, Ty can play with me own. Ty, yeah. I don't know. I've said to him, I want to see the table. He went, what do you mean? I said, well, if the cushions are gone and you only like the rubbering and all that, it's no good to me because I can't put screw inside and run inside on a ball.
It's just
It hits the cushion and dies. I might as well just put
Hey,
my cube on.
good to see you. You're well. It's just one of those things. If somebody's giving you something, it can't be up to fucking much. You know what I mean? That's, it's just another thing that you'll have to offload. They've offloaded on you, and you've got to get rid of it if it's shite. Then you know what I mean? So
Well, that's the conversation. He's going to phone me in a bit.
well, see
No,
it
no,
first.
mate, no. Ty, this is a good lad. He wouldn't give me shit. He just doesn't want it anymore. You know what I mean? He hasn't got the room for it. That's all it is. It's not one of them like pub pool tables, mate, with the legs in that weigh fucking 3,000 ton. You know what I mean? It's not one of them.
All
I used
right.
to make. No, I used to make them. I used to work for a place in Liverpool called DPT Snooker. I used to make pool tables, right? And what we used to do as well, all pubs, they only hire the pool tables, right? So when their contract runs out, they want to get rid of the pool table. This was years ago. I don't know what it's like now. So we used to go round in our van the, from DPT Snooker and collect pool tables, right? So you'd open it up and take the slate bed out, right? And then inside the legs, that's where the money goes in, right? Then when you put the money in the slot and press it and all that nonsense, it goes inside the leg in a big metal tube. Well, you give the owner of the pub the tube, everything in the fucking bottom's between me and the driver. Didn't tell him how much was in the bottom of the bleeding leg, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, you got to, you know what I mean? We give him the big silver thing full of coins. Go here, mate, you count that out, that's yours. And we get the pool.
What's your highest break, Megs?
In snooker,
Yeah.
127.
Oh, 127. Fucking hell, that's professional.
Mate, I was 17 when I made that break, and then I had the car crash and I got blinded. I give up. I tried, and I went from playing in the Ormskirk and Southport League, right, in the first division. And within a year, I'm playing against crabs who fucking can't lift the queue up in the third division. I was getting beat in the end. I was went, nah.
Did
Because my
you
eyes are gone.
do we ever any competitions like national competitions and thing?
No. I mean, only our club competitions where we had the snooker handicap or like.
All right.
I got to the semi final of the under 18s, but that was just like within our Southport home scale, within the ranges of about 40, 50 miles. I got to the semi final of the under 18s. And to be honest, I got beat by a better player, fair enough. Shook his hand, well done, lad, you know what I mean?
We used to, as kids, we used to go to the ABC Miners on a Saturday morning, you know, and then we go back to the village, and the village had a snooker all upstairs. Next to that,
Right.
you know?
When I was a kid, right, I was a nightmare, right? I was never allowed out because I was doing up to all sorts of mischief, right? So I had a 6 foot snooker table in our front room, which was my room. And when I was naughty, my mum and dad would lock it. You know, you get sent to Jankers and sent into bed. And you can't come out your room and you can't go outside and play with your mates in the summer holidays and all that. So I just played snooker, 11, 10, whatever it was. I just played snooker. I had nothing else to do. I couldn't go out. Just played snooker. That's how I
Yeah,
developed the game, you know what I mean?
yeah. It's there's
I
so many
met John
different ways
Parrott.
around.
I met John Parrott when I was 15.
Oh, he's a
He,
scouser.
yeah, man, he's world champion. He had a table up in Ormskirk in a club called Pockets. And my brother was 17 and he was an apprentice joiner. And the fella, he was the tradesman. John was his apprentice. His name was George Tinsley. He was one of the top amateurs in the UK at snooker, right? He was very good mates with Parrott. He was from Gast. My mate, Parrott, is married. You know, Parrott and is married. Is Duncan Ferguson's brother-in-law. They're married to sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Parrott's
I
a very
know.
he lives in Formby. He's a
I
very,
know
very nice lad.
there was a
John
good,
Parrott,
very
mate.
good,
Mate,
very good
mate,
amateur player mix in Wales called Doug Mountjoy. He won the World Amateur Championship.
mate,
Yeah.
Doug, no,
Doug
Doug
Mountjoy.
Manchu was
Yeah.
boring, but he was brilliant. And I remember his career had gone. He was struggling, right? He had no money and he was on his ass, right? And there was one year, it wasn't the 70s because I was older than 10, 11. and he won like 3 finals in a year, and it made him for the rest of his life. It gave him the money to survive, you know what I mean? He beat Alex Higgins, my hero, in a final, I remember, Doug Mancho. Yeah, and Cliff Wilson, another Welsh player, Mark Williams, you've got loads of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
the other fella, Welsh fella?
Which one?
He
There's
lives
quite
in
a few.
he lives in Southport, Dominic Dale, I know him.
Oh, Dominic Dale, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man, I know, I've met them all. I know
You
them
had
all.
you had Terry Griffiths, who's from the town I live in. Ray Reardon, Mark Williams, of course.
Yeah, I've met Mark, 6 times world champion, Mr. Reardon, what a legend.
Yeah. And there's
Terry
another one.
Griffiths. Hang on, let me think back. His first ever world championship, he won it
Hey, Cop
1979.
Watcher, mate, good to see you. Go on, mate.
1979, Terry Griffiths won it as his first attempt, like Sean Murphy did in 2005.
Yeah.
An unknown just come through and won it.
He died last year, Terry
Sean
Griffiths.
Murphy, right? Listen, guys, if anyone watches snooker, he's a horror. Like Judd Trump, a horrible little man, trust me. We do charity, right? And it's for the
What's the matter with
Jamie
Trump,
Carragher.
then? What's the matter with
You know,
Trump?
Judd Trump, right? Once a year or a couple of times a year, we do charities, right? Where we pay the snooker legends or snooker stars 3.5 grand to do an exhibition, right? We get everyone design everything for us, and it's travel to go to Jamie Carragher's
Yeah.
charity. Judd Trump, we've never asked him to come to our club. My mate does refereeing, and he asked Judd Trump to sign something, and he just looked and went, "Go away, little rat." Jimmy White would sign, he'd stand there and sign his life away for you. Willie Thorne was the same. Dennis Taylor, love Alan McManus, Mark Selby, absolute wonderful, lovely men, you know what I mean? John Higgins, the same, do anything for you. Great lads, you know what I mean? But the likes of Sean Murphy, I
Well,
won't be paying 35 quid a ticket again to go and watch him, trust me.
Cop Watcher's going to start doing lives again, people. Can one of the mods share Cop Watcher's his channel in the chat there, so people can who haven't sub to him. Cop, if you're listening.
Anyway, Ty, sorry
Yeah.
to be bored and going on about my nonsense. How's your leg?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, yeah. I'm back on the fucking back out and walking around, without any fucking aid,
What's
I'm all right.
Jakey doing if you can't take him out? Is your missus taking him out, or is he sitting there
She's
with
been
his
taking him
legs
out, but he doesn't
Yeah.
get the time out with that. She's just in and out in about 10 minutes, so he's not getting the walk,
You know what, Ty? I've been seriously
Thank you,
thinking.
whenever come from. For a spaniel, he eats a lot more than that,
I've been seriously thinking of getting another dog, and I'm like, do we get a pup or a rescue dog? Because I've always rescued
always
dogs,
get
and I'm like, I don't want a pup.
rescue dog. Get a rescue dog.
Yeah,
Give us a
mate.
second chance.
Do you ever remember there was a program from Liverpool called Bread?
No
Do you
problem.
remember that show?
The thing is, I always believe in going to the kennels and looking for another dog to give him a second chance in life, rather than paying silly money for a fucking mongrel people are calling a fucking labradoodle or a fucking whatever other mixture of breeds they want to put
Yeah,
together.
mate. And you know what, Ty? I mean, people have
Yeah.
bad experience of rescue dogs because they don't know the history. And I can only tell you my experience.
Well, yeah, I think what they do, they go into detail with them. Now they won't put any dog out that's dangerous. All these dogs are tested and trialed and everything before and they vet you as well. They won't let them go to anyone.
Ty, I resigned from my job when I lived in Yorkshire because I split up with my bird, right? So I just thought, fuck it, I'm going back to Liverpool. I had my own house, I wasn't arsed, you know what I mean? My house was empty in Liverpool. I'm still paying the mortgage, it was empty for 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could have rented it out, but I didn't want it because I knew. Because I used to come home sometimes the weekend and I'd have my daughter, you know what I mean? So I could go to my ma's if we didn't have it, but no, I wanted my own house. It was our house, you know what I mean?
All right, Smith. Yeah, well, I know what you mean. Yeah. It's difficult, isn't it? You know.
Well, basically, I tell you, Ty, I resigned from my job in Yorkshire, right? I'd had enough, and basically, I'd had enough of me bed. I could only do so much. He was taking the piss on my arm. I can't put up with this no more, right? I just resigned from my job, got in my car, and fucking drove home. Simple as that. I didn't give it. I was what 35, 6. I didn't give a shit. We'll drive home. So what's only a job? You know what they done? They reported me to the Care Standards Commission and blocked me from ever getting a job in care again. For
Wow.
abandonment of duties, Tyrone, abandonment of duties.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, man. So
Where
you
in
know what
Yorkshire
I
was
did?
it? Where in
I
Yorkshire was
went
it?
on the taxis, Tyrone. Simple as that. I went on the cabs.
Where in Yorkshire were you?
Huddersfield.
Oh, Huddersfield. Yeah. Get it.
Yeah, yeah. I used to go to the John Smith Stadium, as it was called then. Her family had a box, but also, you know, when you got the volunteers from the ambulance paramedics running around the pitch and that, their family done that. They were always on the pitch. Her uncle and her two cousins, two girls, they done that free of charge because her uncle used to go round doing seminars. You know, he worked with a company doing on first aid and all that nonsense. Yeah.
Yeah.
All that money, mate. You want to see the houses? It was like walking. I walked into a house once. It was Nick's auntie, and I went to shake hands with her auntie's husband. His name was James. I went like Jimmy, and he just looked at me. He
I
went, "My
think,
name."
I think working in
He
care is
said,
one of
"My
the most
name's
stressful things you can.
James." I said, "Is it okay, mate? Today I see you." I fucking walked out. I said, "Nick, I'm fucking going home today. I'm not putting up with this shit." Posh little prick.
Isn't it? Working in care is one of the most stressful jobs you can have.
Um, you know what? It depends on. It is Tyrone, but it it depends how you look at it. The job is as easy as you make it. You know what I mean?
One of my family was in care. He's only a little lad, right?
Yeah,
And he got attacked by one of the people he was looking after, And
yeah,
because he defended himself, not to get hurt, they sacked him for defending himself.
yeah. But the problem is with that Tyrone, right? What happened in Liverpool years ago when I first started into care? I done me MVQ 3 and 4 in direct care, right?
Right?
So by having the MVQ 4, without you used to do the tests, to be a RGN. But if you haven't got the qualifications from school, do you understand? You have to. But if you've got the MVQ 4 in direct care, that's the equivalent of having the qualifications to understand, like fucking A level and maths nonsense like that. It's irrelevant if you can do the job or not. You know what I mean? But that's what the requirement was. I'd done the MVQ level 4 in a place called Milestones, and it was part of Fazackley Hospital in Liverpool. And they done all your training, mate. Well, you know my first placement?
Yeah.
ENT, ear, nose, and throat cancer. Oh God.
You know.
Oh,
There you
mate,
go. Yeah.
mate.
But,
And then I got placed in a nursing home. Oh my God. It was like, whoa, hang on, you having a fucking laugh here. I'm in my 20s, fucking scallywag, and I'm wiping people's asses. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? But you know what? I ended up loving it because I was helping people. You know what I mean? I was
yeah,
giving them a
but
bit.
it's
Yeah, at the end of the day, time, my job was to give people dignity and keep them safe and healthy. That's it. That was it.
it's still I don't think I could cope with this to be too stressful for me. I know it's a
Yeah, I mean,
good
at
thing,
the end
and
of the day,
you know,
what we've all got to think about, we go into this job when we're working in a care environment, right? You leave your personal life at the front door. We have a duty of care to these children and their parents. You get me? And I used to take that responsibility very, very, very serious. Other
well,
people
yeah,
didn't, you
I
see.
mean, there is a lot of responsibility. What you
I
living
know, I
in?
was the boss,
What you living in?
Ty. I was the boss. I had people's livelihoods in my fingers when I done the rota. You know what I mean?
Was you living in? Was you living in?
No, mate. We have a team. It's all to the split, right?
Hang on, I got a phone call.
No, right side. We have where I was eventually before I left to move to York. What now? Yeah, I don't know. You all right, lad? It's- Well, you can come back. You know that. Got the big lad. You fucking sort that. We'll do it later. There's no rush. Mate, I don't expect the
There
fucking
you
crew
go, people.
to be up and running tonight. You know what I mean, lad? There's no problem, man. Have we got Backy? For fuck's sake.
I will never conform. Yes, it's on, brother. It's on. You know, I will never conform. You gotta treat them right. You know.
Where's my keys? All right, lad.
Yeah, man.
Have you got any visitors? No.
You like my ringtone? Bit of Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin, mate. You can't beat it. What have you got as your ringtone? What song?
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. She's got up my head now. Like a sieve. Memory like a sieve.
Yeah, I'll lock that door behind you in a minute, lad. Sound, see you later. Sorry, Ty.
Yeah.
You know what? One of my favourite Led Zeppelin songs, Ty, Kashmir.
Kashmir's a good song. Yeah, I think Stairway to Heaven is right up there. You know, but I like some of the more mellow ones, like
yeah, Ty, whole lot of love.
Yeah.
You know the score.
They done a few, acoustic songs and all, which were quite good. You know.
Yeah.
Go into California.
I had the Stones on before, you know, on me telly.
Yeah, Black Dog and things like that.
Oh, yeah, Black Dog.
Yeah.
Well, AC/DC, whole lot of roses, whole lot of woman.
When you look at them, when they done the gig in the River Plate, you know.
I've got the CD. AC/DC live at River Plate. Have you watched it? It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's so many people. That's unbelievable.
In fact, not a CD, a DVD. And one of the best concerts I've got as well, one of my mates went to, was Pink Floyd Pulse from Earls Court in 1995, I think it was. Oh, mate. But Roger Waters wasn't in it. Guy Pratt took over the bass after Roger, after the fallout. A lad called Guy Pratt was the bassist, and he was brilliant. You know what I mean?
I think my ringtone is Kashmir. I'm not sure. I think it's Kashmir I got on there.
Well, I've got Z cars, as you probably expect. 70s.
If I play it, I get struck, I expect.
Yeah, I've got Z cars. Disappointed with that.
If I play it, I get struck.
It's Chris in the chat. I want words with Chris, fucking lead supporter. And Andy W.
Yeah, well, I will never come home like Black Dog, yeah. I like going to California and acoustics, and they got some good songs there, you know.
Right, Ty. Oh, you listen to this one. My previous address, not the hostel, when I had my own flat, right, privately, right. My mate across the road, John, works at Anfield, right, and Liverpool's training ground in Kirby, right. And he always told me about this kid. Guess who it was? He plays for Liverpool now. What's his name? Whatever his name is. He scored the other day. But anyway, this John, when Liverpool play at home, he's like a host. When people pay for the, their own boxes and stuff like that, thousands of pounds, hundreds of thousands. Well, obviously, rugby union, right? the owner of the RFU of Ireland. I can't remember the name of the stadium, the Ireland Rugby Union Stadium where he played the matches. But that's where they were playing. And he said to John, get your own flights over and come and watch the Eagles at our stadium and I'll put you
Yeah,
up.
but there is no owners. It's just it's the national. They just put people in place to manage like they do everywhere else.
Yeah,
There's
well,
no.
the fellow who owns that stadium is a Liverpool supporter. And
All right.
he goes to every match, and that's what I'm saying. He invited John, who's the host, goes around getting all the drinks and sorting every customer's out. He got his flights over with his birds. Lucky bugger, his bird's 20 years younger than him. He's like 64, and his bird's like 40 or whatever. You lucky bugger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I
And
mean,
he flew over to Ireland. He got picked up in a limousine through the chairman of the Irish, whatever it was, mate. I don't know. And he got put up at a hotel. I'm seeing the Eagles in concert about 2 years ago. Not bad, is it?
not bad. Are they still
Yeah.
going, Eagles?
I don't know. I mean, the Stones are doing their last tour, mate, this year, and then they're gone. They decide. I mean, come on, they should have decided 20 years ago. Although I love them, they're not relevant
Well,
anymore.
I mean, you can't beat them for longevity, can you? I mean, people
No,
go on
but
with
it's
the
just the
Beatles. I think
music's not
Stones are
relevant
bad.
anymore. I don't know what they're hanging on to. It's not relevant. They don't need money. They don't need fame. What they hanging on to?
Don't need money, don't need fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. I really wish. Yeah, but I think, people are on with the Beatles all the time. I think the Stones are far ahead of the Beatles myself.
I have seen the Stones last Wembley in 1991. Oh, well, this is a big issue because it was a long time ago and I can't remember. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I went to see the Stones on the first week of July 1991 and my dad dropped
Which
dead
one,
on the
Deegan?
28th
Deegan
or
was right.
29th of July of a stroke, weighed 48. But other people would say no, it was 1990, so I don't know. I can't remember. It was 90 or 91. It's irrelevant. Well, I've been to see the Stones at Wembley, mate, and then the following week, on a Saturday, I went to see them at the main road, and my dad dropped dead on the Sunday. Fact.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. Dropped
Wow.
dead in the living room of a stroke. He looked at me and said, Colin, I've got a pain. Gone.
Huey Lewis in the News, yes. North Sider, yes.
Ah, Huey Lewis. Yeah, I remember him. I can't
Yeah.
remember the song, but it was a catchy song. Ain't no DD, ain't no. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, what you were saying before, the credit cards, yeah, Huey Lewis in the News.
Yep, man. Yeah, I mean, the one about his kip. Mr. Deegan wants me to highlight something. The one about his kip. About when my flat does he think Scouse is retarded? Not that one. Okay. That's a Deegan.
I'm not even
Right.
listening to it. What? I'm retarded. Scousers are retarded. Is that what was the comment? Okay, fair enough. I'm retarded, Deegan. That's what you think. No problem. No problem. No one's going to get a rise out of me, unfortunately. So keep going.
That one, he wants me to highlight that one. Why does Colin have a bum in his kip? I don't get it.
Deegan.
That makes sense.
I'm telling you now, Tyrone, no matter
Deegan.
what anyone says, no one's going to get a rise out of me, okay? On your channel or anyone else's, okay?
Fair enough, Colin.
They can keep trying and giving me
Just ignore that call. Just ignore them.
They can have a go at me. They can say what they want. It's not for me to say to you, "Oh, Ty, I don't like that." It's your channel. You're the boss. But I will not cause any controversy while I'm here. I'm making that clear to you, okay? I will not answer any nonsense in your chat. I'm not looking at it. So whatever anyone says, I'm not interested. I'm making that clear tight to you. So I will not respond.
Fair enough, call. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So, have you been doing many panels, Colin?
I've done 2 panels, which was Porkies in the last couple of weeks, other than that. And then I went into Nutters the first time this morning in 3 or 4 weeks. Because I don't want anyone's live, Tyro, turn into a shit show because of me. Do you get me?
You just gotta leave it go. It's just gotta be like a water that's back. Just leave it go over you and just that's
Tyro,
gone.
honest,
Gone.
I've got honest truth. I will not answer anything. I'm not going to respond to any negative criticism, calling me any names. I'm not going to give them the airtime and the breath out of my body to be asked to respond. So they can say what they want. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm not interested. Simple
Best
as
way to
that.
be, Carl. Best way to be. Just leave it
No,
go.
Tyrone, I'm not interested. Because I'm going to tell you something now. You know all these people sitting like I'm going to be careful what I say, Ty. Right? I've got to be very careful. You can criticise me as much as you want. Not interested. But I'm going to tell these people who are criticising me exactly what they are, Ty. Okay? And it won't be rude. It won't be any swear. It won't be any bad language. Okay? Right? In life,
Yeah.
there's,
Well,
there's
it is what
levels. In life, there's
it is. What
levels,
it
right?
is, Carl.
And the
It is
people
what it
I'm
is.
dealing with on here who want to give me shit, I'm going to tell you exactly what they are. The low-hanging fruit. Do you understand what that means, low-hanging fruit?
No.
Okay, well, think about it. You've got an apple at the top of the tree and got one at the bottom. You can just pick that one off easily. Insignificant to nothing. It's harder to get to
Right.
the top
Yeah,
than
I
the
get the,
bottom.
I get the
See,
acronym now.
low-hanging fruit to nothing. I don't care. Say what you
Yeah.
want. I'm not interested.
I get it.
Simple
I
as
get
that,
it.
Ty. Ty, I'm not being funny, lad. It's just as simple as that, mate. I've had enough time though of idiots having a go at me. They wouldn't say it to me face and stand up to me because I've destroyed them. But I don't want it. I'm 57 years of age soon. I'm not interested anymore. I can't be asked. You know what I mean?
Best way to be, Carl.
So it's either put up or shut up. Stop your nonsense and spouting crap. If you've got something to say, come and say it to me face and then we can have a dance and sort it out. Otherwise, do one. Simple as.
Yeah, just like I say, just ignore it. It goes just words.
Ty, yeah, Ty, I have been, but I'm just letting people know I'm no pushover. And you think I'm going to get bullied and run away from YouTube? Never going to happen. You haven't got the cojones to bully me, any one of you. So you crack on with your nonsense, and I'll sit here with all my money laughing at you. Okay.
Good
Sorry, Ty, but
afternoon.
it's the end of it
So
now,
there you
mate.
go.
Ty, I will not mention it again. That's it, the end of it.
What did you say then? You just sit here with all your money.
Yeah, man.
So, oh, right. Okay.
I said, if people want to have a go at me, have a go at me. I'm not interested. I said, but they can have their sad little lives, and I'll sit here with all my money knowing I can go out and spend 500 grand on whatever it wants, 10 grand on a car, and laugh nothing about it. Okay?
Wow.
Simple. So them little sad people can sit there spouting a little mouth off. I'm not interested.
Come into a few quid, all of you.
They'll never have my life, Ty. They can only dream of my life.
There you go.
Only dream. And I'm going to say, I drive round in an old car, you know, and I'll tell you the reason why. When we were in lockdown, I lost my job, right? No, I lost my job. I wasn't sacked. I couldn't work because we were HGV instructors and we weren't allowed to, right?
Yeah.
But this is how mad it was. When we were allowed to work again, right, and you pull up at like Asda stores, you know, the back where you deliver all the goods and you pull all the trolleys off the back of the wagons and that.
Yeah.
They're all standing outside smoking, not a mask in sight. But we have to keep a distance. What an absolute load of nonsense that was. So anyway, I had a BMW coupe, right, a black one. right? 12 plate, so 5 years ago. So it was like 6, 7 years old when I bought it, right? But a lovely car. And when my mum got diagnosed with cancer and I left my job at the same time, I went, shit, my rent was 500 a month. And I went 2 months maybe, and I didn't pay me rent. I paid me other bills, and the landlord gave me I don't know, section, whatever it was, and I didn't know what, I couldn't ask me dying mum, because she didn't know she was terminally ill with cancer, because we didn't tell her. You know what I mean? What do we do? What do we do? And in the end, I just went, right, sell me car. And I sold my car type for like 2 grand less than it was worth. Just I needed the money to pay me rent. You know what I mean? I paid
Evie,
me
what are you
rent
telling me
arrears,
off for, Evie?
and
I'm selling my car, Evie, what are you
I
telling me off
bought a
for?
Fiesta for 800 niche, right? The best car I've ever had. 1.5 injection. Best car I've ever had.
What, the BMW?
No, I had to sell that to pay me rent and live while I was looking after my ma, because I went from earning 6 or 7 ton a week to getting carers allowance, fucking 73 quid or whatever the nonsense was. I can't live off that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think old cars are better than new cars, mate. That's my opinion. I'd buy an
Ty,
old car every day over a new car.
Ty, honest to God, a few weeks ago, I was driving down a road
Hey,
and,
Bushhead.
these bumps, and I went over the bump, and next to it, my car started to go, "Rrrr." And, like you're idling, but my idle was on like 3,500. I thought, oh,
Yeah.
shit, what's this? I got to where I was going eventually. And I come back and it was still doing it. And so I switched it off where I parked. Switched it, it was still doing it. And I phoned me mate up, who's got 2 garages. And he said, sounds like the throttle body. Now, a throttle body on a car, you get between 100, 100, normally 100. I was like, there's a garage round the corner, and the good lads, I know them. And I phoned them up and I said, I'm going to have to drive the car like this, but it's screaming at like 3,500, 4,000 revs when you're doing 5 mile an hour, so you can imagine, you know what I mean, the noise of it. I've actually got proof, I've got the video.
What?
Basically, what happened, Ty, was when I went over one of them, bumps, I had a Jubilee clip that had rusted. It fell off and a pipe had fell off, and the breather pipe when my engine was going, "Rrr." Put the breather pipe back on, put a clip back on, and went, here you go, Col. I've got the video he sent me the video, tell him, 60 quid, thank you. Fucking hell.
Today, some of the cars you buy today, you can't buy a bulb for the headlights. You've got to change the whole fucking thing, about 600-700 quid. Fucking nonsense. Wet belt's another fucking thing. An engine should never
Ty,
be.
I'm going to tell you one of the worst cars to change a headlight bulb. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
What?
A Corsa.
Yeah?
You can't get in the back of it. You basically have to take the units out, take the wheel off and everything to get at it. I've had a Vauxhall Corsa.
I used to do the same on when I had one day.
I bought it off the army, a 1.3 turbo diesel. TDCI, you know what TD stands for, don't you? Turbo diesel. CI is Common Rail Interface or something fucking like that anyway. Common Rail Injection or something along them lines. You know what I mean? CDTI, that's what that stands for.
On my Mondeo, the same thing. You have to take the headlight right out of the body to get at the back of it to change a bulb. Fucking crazy nonsense.
You know what? I want a new car, but sometimes like you go, no, that's what I want, and I'll go and buy it. I just don't know whether to get an old Saab because I love Saabs. You know what I mean? The bulletproof or the Volvo. I just don't know.
There's still plenty of parts around for them, although they stopped making Saabs a long time ago. There's still plenty of parts around for them.
Yeah,
gas pipe.
I had a Saab 93 years ago. Brilliant car. And the thing I like about them is where you put the key in, where the glove box. You know, where your handbrake is, and you put the key in. The funny things are they put the bulletproof cars.
Do you know the best car on the road?
You can't go wrong with a Mondeo, you see, mate.
Do you know what the most reliable car on the road is?
Yeah, Mondeo or the Ford.
No, Honda.
Yeah, well,
Honda.
I have thought about a Honda Civic, mate.
That's why old, cheap, old, small
No,
engines,
no.
old Honda
Mate, if
Jazz.
I'm
Hang on,
buying a
hang
new,
on.
mate, if I'm getting another car, it's going to be 19, 20, 21 place. I just don't know what to get, so I'm not going to spend any money till I've made the decision. And I've been waiting to make this decision for like a year. I just haven't made it. You know what I mean? I don't know
Yeah.
what I want. Do I keep what I've got because I've had it 6, 7 years and I've never had a problem with it. Flies through its MOT. It looks mint. There's no rust on it. Got alloy wheels. Okay, it's old.
Yeah, you got him outsider. You get a Honda. I mean, that's why now the little Honda Jazz holds their price. We fucking
No, I wouldn't be getting one of them little tin boxes. No, no, no. What's up with a bit of bollocks? You know what I mean?
well, what for, Carl? You
My
can only do
man used to
70.
have
You can only do
3.5,
you can
3.6s
only
and
do
200
70, Carl. You
PX
can
and
only do
everything.
70. You can't go fucking racing, Carl. It's against the law. I
Is
don't
it?
know. I think
Ty,
Honda. I think you're on par. I will never conform Honda on Toyota. It all depends what you get. You know what car you
yeah,
get.
Ty, I'm going to tell you now. I remember the lads when I was on the taxis and I had a Rover 600, right? The shit, right? But a lad said to me, he was a mechanic, and he had to look at it. He said, the engine in this is fucking brilliant. He bought a good one. You know what I mean? And to be
Yeah.
honest, I made a lot of money out of that car. You know what I mean? And it was a new shape Mondeo, and I'm talking 1998. It was a 1.9 turbo diesel, and it was the new shape 1998. Right, my own house, I had a full time job, and I went on taxis as well because he split up with me birds, and they had to pay me child support obviously, which I'm not going to say what that was. It was a lot of money. So you think about it in 1996, 7, how much I had to pay because I was on good wages, you know what I mean? So I went on the taxis just to
Yeah,
supplement the
Susan.
income. Went on the
Well,
cabs, and you know what, Ty? I was making that much money. I fucked me job off and just stayed on the taxis, God's honest truth.
cars are not built to last today, Carl, mate. Cars are
What,
not
mate?
built to last. They just want to get them. You won't do half the mileage you want the old cars. I mean, you don't have the comfort, the luxury, you know, on the old cars. You didn't have the old aircon and the heated seats and all that business.
Well, Ty, you did. It depends on what car you bought, because I always had like me Amigas or me cartons. I always had top of the range ones, so they always cartons always came with
I don't know, optical. There were some good cars around in the 90s, mate.
Ty, can you remember when you drove a car without bloody power steering? It was like driving a tank off
Oh, I
the
fucking know. I
bus.
used to
Oh,
drive a Land
you're like,
Rover.
your biceps would be aching, wouldn't he?
I used to drive a Land Rover crew cab. Fucking hell, you used to have to tug on that steering wheel to turn the bastard thing.
Oh,
God,
you'd be
Jesus Christ.
turning left side, you'd turn the steering wheel about 4 fucking
Uh,
times. Oh, your arms would be aching and everything. It was just, and then you get power steering when it was introduced, and you can use it with your one finger on the steering wheel. You're like, oh, this is amazing. You know what I mean?
yeah, fucking hell.
Even little subtle things like that, power steering on a car, the difference it made. Never mind everything else you get on. You know what I mean?
You
I
had the
had cars
Lancia, the
with
Alta Integrale,
I had cars
optical.
with ESP on it, electronic stability, and all that. I could race and go round roundabouts, and I'd lose the back end, and the computer would overtake the car and straighten it up. It was brilliant, you know what I mean? I was racing everywhere. That was my job. I was very sorry, I've got to laugh. Let's just say I was employed to drive cars. Put it that way.
Yeah, but what possessed the people to put the belt inside through the oil and the wet belt system? Fuck yeah, now that's mental. Absolute fucking
Tyrone,
mental.
Tyrone, honest to God, listen, this is not. I came home on Saturday, Friday. I went out for a pint with the lads. I seen my daughter on a Saturday afternoon, and I came home on a Sunday morning to see me bird. She was in work, in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
And And then Monday we were off, so that was our day together. We'd go out and, have a meal or whatever. Oh, mate. I'm coming down on fucking M62, and all I can see, there's a traffic jam, there's a helicopter landing about a mile in front of me, right? On the motorways over there. This is bad. Next minute, engine management light comes on, we call. Next minute, a gasket blew its brains out. I'm stuck on the middle lane of the M62 in a traffic jam and this car steaming its brains out.
Hey, Gilly, mate. How you doing, mate? BMW M5.
Ty, it was so funny, lad. You know what I mean? Fucking hell.
You ask any mechanic today what's in the garage more than anything, BMWs and Mercedes, and you're paying big money for those fucking things to be repaired. The old BMWs a lot better.
It depends who you know.
I suppose it's the same as everything. If you know somebody.
Right, Ty. I had a 1.8 Series 3 1.8 diesel car. S or L or what luxury fucking whatever. The BMW, the basic model. They're all L something luxury because they are the basic models. And guess what? Guess what went on it? The bleeding DPD filter. With all the black smoke, it clogged up the carbon inside it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I never buy a diesel today, because the DPF system on diesel cars today, I mean, they're costing fucking money all the time. That's why I pick up loads of nice cheap diesel cars.
My mate bought a DPF filter off the internet for about 50 quid, right? The mechanic, right? And he bought the fucking wrong one. It didn't fit, right? So what he done, he cut my pipes on the exhaust and he manufactured another pipe for the DPF filter to go in, and welded it all together. And it worked, and I think he charged me about 120. This is me mate. This is a lad who had a heart attack, right? And he ended up having a quadruple bypass. And he phoned me up from hospital. He had the heart attack on a Sunday. Phoned me up from the hospital on a Monday and told me, I went, oh, fuck off, you take the piss. It was like 10 to 8 in the morning, and he doesn't even get up till 8:30. He's never in work till 9:30. He doesn't need to, he's got money, you know what I mean? He's lazy, to be honest. And then I said, are you taking a piss out of me? He went, no, I've had a heart attack, Colin. He said, the problem is I've got 3 cars that need sorting out. I said, so what do you want me to do? He said, will you go down and help Paul sort them cars out and I'll pay you? I went, Roman.
Yeah, go.
I said, Roman, listen, I'm going to tell you something now. I will go down and help Paul right now and I want fuck all off you. All I want is to get better. Simple as. Because he's a mate. I'm not going to get money off a mate. I've helped him out loads of times. Picked up cars for him. He's dropped me off and picked up cars 30 miles away. Brought him back to his garage to be fixed, you know what I mean? Or the service. And I've never said. He's said to me plenty of times. Yeah, and he's got to get his money out of his top pocket in his overalls and go, fuck off. I've just got off and now I'll take money off. Fuck off. It's me, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, I just won't buy a diesel anymore. I'll stick to petrol, even though petrol's a little bit more expensive than diesel. Not much these days, but I'll stick to petrol now. I've always had diesel cars.
Yeah, I've got a petrol. I'd probably never get another. I like petrol. I like the smell of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so there'll be no more fucking diesels for Ty.
Ty, but when I had my Corsa, honest to God, I don't want to over-exaggerate. It was a 1.3 turbo diesel, right? And it was an 08. You don't get many of them, right? And it was based at Catterick Army Base, in Yorkshire.
What car was it?
Corsa 1.3 turbo.
Oh, Corsa, right?
Yeah, not the new shape, the old shape. It was round.
Well, not the cars back then,
1980 shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't know, because it was just at least 60, 70 to the gallon used to get out of it.
Yeah.
And it was brilliant for that, and basically for that reason only.
Cheaper the
Other
service
than
and
that,
all, you
it
mate.
was just
Cheaper
a
the
fucking
service and
tin
all.
box. It was just a tin box to me, you know what I mean?
That's the, servicing and all. Just cheaper the service a petrol car and a diesel. The fucking filters and
Tyrone, when I had diesel cars, mate, I never went to petrol station, lad, trust me. Sorry, I'm just lacking remembering. I can't say Tyrone, obviously, but I never
all
went
right.
to petrol stations and put fucking 20, 30 quid and you're having a laugh. Let's just say.
I can remember. Can you remember that
Wagons in car
everybody was
parks and
using?
fucking
Can you remember people
wagons
using
in
chip oil? Going to fish
Ty,
shops and getting chip oil and putting it in instead of diesel. There's a lovely smell of chips going down the fucking road when he was using it. Can you remember
no,
that?
Ty, I remember, funny enough, years ago, I know people used to do that. They buy, when cooking oil was dead cheap. So
No,
they'd have a 25 barrel of diesel and they put it in like 3 barrels. They split one into 3 and then fill them up with cooking oil and put it in your foot. But you'd have to be careful how much you put in, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've seen loads of taxi drivers do that, mate. Loads of them. I've fucking done it
yeah,
myself. I used to
they're all
reverse it to my brother's garage. Ty, I used to reverse it to my brother's garage. And just be big barrels of diesel, half filled with diesel, half filled with cooking oil.
It's just red and white are the same. They just dye it, don't they? They'll put dye in to make it white.
Oh, Tygo, honest to God, mate, right.
Same fucking,
The way
same
the law
fucking.
works, like you're driving a wagon and the police pull up in front of you, follow me, where they have to take you, for all them fucking checks nonsense, right? But when it comes to training vehicles, HGV1, Class 1 or Class 2, then rules don't apply. We're not meant to be stopped, right? I was in the Class 2 in front of me mate, right? And we both going to a test centre in Wrexham. Oh, you look at it. He got pulled. I was in front and his wagon was full of that diesel. And if you notice on the side, on the wagon, there's like a fuel. You can see it, but it's like a plastic vial, and you can see it. He put plastic tape all around this so you couldn't see the diesel pumping too. Tyrone, this whatever transport officer was adamant he wanted to check his wagon, right? God must have been smiling down on him that day, because another fellow went over and went, he's a training wagon, he doesn't come under what we have to come under, so go ahead, mate, you can get off. This fellow wanted to check his wagon, and obviously the boss has stood in, or whoever he was, as a damn mate, go and fucking do one. He said, I'm going on a test, which he was. Oh, we got away with murder. Oh my God. You know what time? We went down to Derby and we went to see a Lamborghini Gallardo, whatever it bleeding called, the yellow one, right? He wanted to buy it, right? And it was trading as Audi R8 in his V10, right? Oh, yeah, it was fucking honky dory. They done the deal and blah, blah, blah. And then we were going back in a week to pick the fucker up. Well, when we went back, I drove the Class 1 of the wagons with a motorbike in the back because he was trading everything in, to buy the cars. It was 65k. I took off about 3 hours before they did at 3 o'clock in the morning because the Class 2 was limited to 56 mile an hour. You know what I mean? It took me. Yeah. We went down. Little did they know the gearbox in the fucking motorbike was knackered. we went down there, shook hands, all right, lad. He's putting 25 grand through this money counter and all this nonsense, we're just going dead fast. And I was going, I'm looking at me mate Gaz, Billy's cousin, and I'm going, no, let's fucking get off, because I knew about the bike. It was just put out the reversed out the wagon. Some lad drove the wagon back, and me and Gary come back in his Gallardo. Right, on the way back, we get a phone call. What the fuck have you given me? Hit the motorbike's foot. He went, I'm going on holiday tomorrow for 2 weeks, lad. I'll sort it out when I come back. Honestly, honest to God, mate. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just reminiscing about the crap. The stuff we thought it was so funny. Not illegal, but funny. You know what I mean?
I can't. What I can't fathom out is like in where I live. You go to a petrol station and you go one price there. The same garage, same company. I've got a fucking higher price just down the road. I don't get it.
You know what that is, right? If you think about it, where we live, say you live in like an inner city, it's cheaper. If you're next close to a motorway, right, or stuff like that, or on a motorway, the price goes up like 5 or 6 pence. You look at the service stations along the motorways. Exactly. Because it's just money making profiteers. It's all in, it's just making money.
Hey, Paul, see you, mate. Good to see you, Paul.
We're forced into paying it if we need it. That's the problem. So what you do, you fill your car or whatever before you go. I mean, the last time I went to a service station, I had a Mackey's, I think. Well, that was a long time ago, so I don't need that crap anymore. I haven't that stuff for years.
It is crap too.
And basically, it's just a normal price, you know what I mean? A Mackey's, burger and chips and a brew, you know what I mean? But I remember going to Newcastle with Everton, and we stopped off at a service station. God, Washington. If anyone's from down that area, they'll know what Washington must be a service station. It was a long time ago. And we walked in, get off the coach, and look at like a fucking pie. Or a sandwich and a cup of tea was like a tenner. We all just looked at each other and went, fuck you. I'm not fucking paying that. You're having a laugh, aren't you?
It's rip-offs, man.
Yeah, none of us paid it.
Yeah, well, Optical said you can drive 1/4 mile and save 6p a litre. It's crazy, Optical, mate. Crazy how they do it.
I think where I am, Ty, I don't know where, obviously, I think, because what I do, I just go and put 50 quid in my car, and I might not put any petrol in it for 5, 6 because I don't use it anymore, because I haven't been able to use it because I've had no glasses. You know what I mean?
I mean, you pay, if you're like me, I'll put 40 quid in, no matter what price it is, I'll put 40 quid in. So I'm paying that a bit extra, so it's a little bit less going in, but I'd like it to be fair across the board, you know?
Yeah, that's fair enough, Ty. It's like
I put 40 quid in one place, I'm getting more fuel than the other place for 40 quid, so,
Ty,
you know,
my car insurance is £27 a month.
Hey, mate, it's Jangly, sir. Nice to see you. Hope you're well.
Claim only goes up to 9 years. I've got about 12, 13, but that doesn't come into it. You get 9 years and that's it. Companies don't go, that's all the discount they give you. And they wanted 400 quid or 400 not last May or whatever it was. I went, you having a laugh? Why have you put it up? But my previous company had put it up like 300 or 400 quid. Well, you know what he said? That's just inflation. I said, well, you know what you do with inflation? You can stick it in the sun goes down. So I got it for like 450, and I put 2 ton down. But these companies don't want you to put any money down because they make the money by the interest on your direct debit.
Yeah.
And your admin fee and all that nonsense for having a direct debit. I said, well, cut all that out. I'll just pay my card. And they don't want you to. It's not making any money. I don't have any bills, Tyrell. It just comes out of my bank account and take no notices of it, you know what I mean? Life insurance, funeral care, gas, lecky, the whole water, the whole nonsense, car insurance.
You don't have a bank account, you said, is it?
What, mate?
Did you say you don't have a bank account?
No. course I've got a bank account.
So what if you said you got a
I
bit of
don't
money,
bother
you keep it in
with
the fucking
bills.
house,
I
don't
just
you?
do a direct debit and just let them get on with it. I don't even look to see what's come out. I know when my bills are coming out. The 18th,
So
19th. The 1st,
you,
the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th when all my bills come out, like
are you saying, Colin, you keep all your money in your house?
What, mate?
Are you saying you don't use a bank, you keep all your money in the house?
No, Tyrone. I said I do use a bank.
Oh, sorry,
But,
I
yeah,
misheard you
what I
now.
said is, I don't, to be honest, I don't mess with my bank. I've just got my direct debits. And the only time I ever look at my bank account, Tyrone, this is the truth, is on a Monday about 10:30. I get a bank statement sent through, electronically. And I go, fucking hell, cop, Migsy, whatever you want to fuck, arsehole, whatever you want to call me, I'm not bothered. And like, I've done it because I've spent so much money over the weekend. Like, and this week, I just went into my savings account and went boop, 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 transferred into my normal account, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What
Do
have
you
I
put
done
a
now?
do you invest in ISAs or anything? Megs, have you got an ISA or anything? Oh, he's gone. What happened? He's gone. He's disappeared. He's disappeared. Anybody else want to come up? Calling all cars. Calling all cars. I don't know what happened to Migs. He just fucking dipped. So, just me. It's just me. Oh, he's back. Migsy's back. Knock your camera off. Knock your camera off. Well, I'm calling you. You dipped on me.
I pressed the wrong button, so sorry, love. What did eyes you said? Have I got an eyes? I have.
Hey,
Okay.
what happened to Paddy the Baddie, the Scouser?
Well, you know what, mate? Every dog has his day, and there's always someone who's going to give you the spanking. You know what I mean? Simple as that. There's always someone
I
that
can see a
you're going
rematch
to
going
mess
on.
with. Yeah, that kid he was fighting was no more. So I haven't watched it, but I knew the results. It is what it is. I don't know Paddy the Baddy. Don't know where he trains. Know nothing about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. What's his favourite saying? Scousers don't get knocked out.
Yeah, he said that, didn't he? And then got knocked out the soft gets. They say you open your mouth and it comes back and bites you on your ass. You know what I mean?
Was he knocked out? I thought they just stopped. He was
I
beaten,
don't
but I
know.
thought he
No,
went.
what's it? I don't know. So
I
I
think he
can't
went to
say
5 rounds,
no
didn't he? I
word
think he
for
went
that
five
fight. I've
rounds.
not watched it. I've not looked into anything about it. So
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's I tell you what, you got to have guts to get in there. I know they paid a phenomenal amount of money for doing it, but you've got
yeah,
to be.
I'll give you. I don't like, but a good mate of ours, right, was MMA middleweight world champion from Speaking Liverpool, Lee Chadwick. Very good lad, lovely lad.
I've heard that name before, Lee Chadwick.
Yeah, man. Good friend of ours. You know what I mean? Outside, just go to the loo. I'll be back in a sec.
Is anybody else going to pop up here? There's a lot of MMA just turned boxing and things like that, but I told you before about this girl from Manchester. She's a fucking beast. Fair play. She looks like a model. She's stunning to look at. And she's from Manchester, but I think it's Bulgaria, Manchester, or something like that. Some other country as well. She's. Oh, you're batting Evie. You're on loser there, Vincent. You're on loser. Evie will sort you out. Yes, Joe mentioned, yeah, everybody loses eventually. Even the best lose eventually, unless you decide to pull the plug. It's fucking weather's changed for the worse. The wind is howling. They're talking about 60-mile-an-hour winds around here. So I can see the trees across the road are fucking moving around something.
I'm back,
You know.
Tyler.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I went to
Everybody.
the boys' room.
Everyone gets beat. Everyone gets beat. Simple as
Mate,
that.
it's like
Unless
my
you
mate.
like top boxers who pull the plug at the right time, like Joe Calzaghe bowed out at the right time without losing. Floyd Mayweather did the same. There's a few.
Tyro, the next, I've Nutter follows him now. I'm not sure if anyone else does. I've been following since he was about 8, right? He's 14 now. There's a kid. He's going to be the next greatest fucking thing in boxing. His name is Jaden Price, and he's got a lot of Welsh. He's from, I think, Gloucestershire, so it's like on the Welsh border, isn't it?
All right, Jaden Price.
Yeah, mate. This kid, no one will fight him in England. He has to travel abroad and everything to try and get fights because he's too good. He's 14, he's fighting lads at 18, 19 in competitions just to see, and he's beating them. Nutter follows him now because he's into his boxing. Honest, Jaden Price, mate. I follow him on YouTube, Facebook. He's absolutely amazing.
I think I've seen a
Punchy.
few. I think I've seen a few clips of him on
Yeah, man,
on
I've been following him for
YouTube.
years. His development. And now he's growing up, you know what I mean? I followed him from a kid. And his little brother, right, is better than him at his age. Little brother called Zach. Wait till you see. Honest, when you get a chance, just go on Facebook and Google Jaden Price and watch some of his writing for the kid. You think, bleeding hell, he's good. His movement, his speed and everything, he's unbelievable.
Yeah, Jaden Price. 22nd box cup final.
He's
Yeah, I was
only a
looking.
kid, mate. Watch him box. Honest to God, he's unbelievable.
We don't see. We only see what's available in our own country, and that's as we look through the. Hey, golf umbrella. Yeah, yeah,
You know the
yeah. We
weird
look.
thing this time? Oh no, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to say it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Cancel that thought, Colin. Don't say it.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, the thing is, you look at somebody. If you know somebody, you always think they're going to be the best thing since sliced bread. But what I've gone through life, and there's always somebody better just coming around the corner.
Yeah, well, that's what I think about this kid, mate. He's got that will. He's like, I've never seen anything like him. You know what I mean? Other people might have. Because I remember Paul Hoko, Hodgkinson from Kirby in Liverpool. He was sort of the same, and he was brilliant, mate. And Shane Airy, this, what is it? This, something Cyclone. I knew all them years ago. Shane Airy and professional boxers when I was a kid. But I used to be boxing myself, Kirby Sports Centre.
Who's doing who's doxing you? Well, unless you're talking about calling, saying names, I don't know.
So I'm not doxing anyone.
No, no, I think unless there's something on the chat.
I know.
Yeah,
Colin
but
said,
yeah, I mean, there's lots of good youngsters out there, isn't it? And I mean, with Paddy, the Paddy, I followed Paddy for a couple of years now, and he's good, he's very good, but you're always there to be beat. It only takes one punch, to fucking stop anybody. You know what I mean? And when it comes to heavyweight boxing,
like Google, Chrome, Google, whatever your name is, put up, sorry, Ty, I'm reading it on my telly, put 100 quid on him. Well, I'll tell you what, if I put 100 quid on him, will you do the same?
hey, and mate, good and talent, good to see you,
And what
mate.
do you want me to put £100 on to be what?
That's just like the point.
You just, no, I'm going to put £100 on something. I want to know what I'm betting on. What, to be turn a professional, to be a world champion, undisputed. What do you want me to put the £100 bet on? And I'll tell you if I'm prepared to do it.
I think the boxer. I think he's talking about. I think he's talking
Yeah,
about that Jay.
Jaden Price. So he said put £100 on. £100 on what though?
I'll put in 500 quid on
I'll
because I'm
put
in a
500
tax
quid in
bracket.
it because I'm in a higher tax bracket. Mate, before you Google Chrome, Google happy days.
Oh my God.
Well, no, okay. To be a world champion, a specific belt, there's that many belts just to be a world champion. Is that what you're saying? So you want me to bet £100 on Jaden Price to be a world champion sometime in his career? Is that what you're saying? If that's what you're saying, I'll go and do it and I'll produce the bet slip. If the bookies will give me a price. You know what I mean? So, you tell me what you want me to do and I'll go and do it.
Yeah. Well,
Vega, hello, there's Uncle Vincent. Yes, Vega, I'm a chartered accountant. If you ever need any help, I'm your man. I'm not, Evie, listen, Ty, I'm not getting, I've told you, Evie, my business has gotten, I didn't refuse anything. So you're only being told what you want to hear. You don't know what you're talking about. Please stay out of it. I don't want to argue with you. Please stay out of it and keep your opinion to yourself, please. Ty, I'm sorry. This is what I'm saying. People who have got no idea of what's gone on are giving me comments. I don't want to hear it. It's none of their business. Stay out of it. Got too much to say. Okay, Evie, I don't want to be rude, but do us a favour. Keep your nose out of my business.
what's this, Evie? Is that you, Evie, calling me a liar? What the fuck
They
have I
call me
done,
what they
Evie?
want. Yes, they can call me what. Ty, they can call me what they want. It's funny because they've got no knowledge of anything. No knowledge of anything. So, honest, Ty, I'm not going to respond to it anymore. You can just talk the nonsense. I'm not interested.
Can the mods keep an eye on the chat? There seems to be a lot of fucking shitty fucking
Nixie,
nonsense coming
don't
in the
get
chat
lost
now.
in the weeds.
Put
Be
them out.
decisive. Be
Bollocks coming
demanding. I
in.
know you can be. Google, what are you talking about, lad? Ice. Hello, Ice, lad. You're all right. No, but
Evie,
Ice,
you want to answer
unfortunately,
that
we
on the
don't know
screen?
exactly what's gone on, mate. Tyrone, I could say stuff now, mate, right? But it will cause me
All right.
murder.
I
I'm
know
not
she was
prepared
accusing
to
me of
say
lying.
it.
I know what the fuck have I said?
Oh, Evie, I'm lying, am I? And how would you know? Because somebody's told you I'm a liar. What evidence have you got? Nothing. Wind your neck in, or I'll get me beard and
Can we
she'll sort
just,
you out. If I have to get me beard,
yeah.
she will sort you out. Evie, do us a favour. Wind your neck in and stay out of my business, please. And I'm being nice. I don't want to be rude.
Yeah, so, yes.
Oh, Evie, if Vincent's staring, Evie, if that's the case, I'll take back what I've just said to you, love, all right? Vincent, if you're staring me, come on, come up and let's have a chat. Let's have a little laugh. Otherwise, you can wind your neck in as well, Uncle Vinny.
Oh,
Ty, oh, it's all fun, innit? It's Hollywood, baby. It's only the tubes, lad. I'll talk about anything I want. I won't be told any different by anyone. I'm my own man. If I want to say something, I'll say it and fuck everyone. Get me? That's the way it is. So, end of story. Anyway, Tyro, I don't want to turn yours live into a shit show. So, I'm quite happy to jump off and let someone else come up and
you're all right,
change
Colin, but you're all right, Colin. You're all right.
No,
I mean,
Ty,
there's been
I
a
don't want
bit
any
of
controversy in
back and forth
anyone's
with
chat. You know
Evie
what I
and
mean, lad?
Vincent, I don't know, but
Because all these idiots chatting all this nonsense in the they wouldn't say it to me face. So they're irrelevant little nonsense nobodies to me. So unless you're coming up and walking to me and say to me face, I'll have a discussion. Other than that, wind your neck and stop yapping your gums. Simple. Go and tell someone who's interested in what hot air is coming out your mouth. Because when I want to listen to an arsehole, I'll fucking fart.
hey,
All right.
Kev, good to see you, mate.
Simple.
By responding or calling, you will open yourself up to more, you know.
Ty, Ty, I know what you're saying, lads, but I'm not going to sit here and let people take the piss and not respond to them when, you know what I mean? I won't go too far, but I'll tell them to shut up and stop talking the nonsense, you know what I mean? Because you don't know what they're talking about. You only know what they've been told. That doesn't mean they've been told the truth. You know what I mean? I've held back. Tyrone, trust me, I've held back on this. I'm trying not to bring, but if people want to fucking dance in my circles, they're in for a very, very, very rude awakening. Trust me.
He said,
Yeah,
Mixie,
I'm a Berghonian. I'm good.
from Birkenhead. He said,
Yeah, I'm just fucking bit of dog. Honest to God. Listen, you get in your car and you drive to Liverpool city centre and there's two tunnels, right? Queensway and the Kingsway, right? Go to Birkenhead, honest, and I used to go there years ago. They've got a great swimming pool there, you know, the waves and all that. I used to take my daughter and my bird and all that. And but if you go into the town centre, fucking zombie land. Most of it's boarded up. There's, for want of better words, heavy drug users. I'm not going to, say what they are. We all know the names. I'm not going to say it. And they're just hanging around on the streets like zombies, fucking moaned off their heads, lying on the floor and everything. That Birkenhead for you. But then you go further afield from Birkenhead, because that's really as you come through the tunnel. Then you go further out, like Leesau and New Fair, and it's lovely. You know what I mean? West Kirby, all lovely places. You know what I mean? Do you remember the massive dinosaur inflatable at the pool? Yeah, I'll say it was me fucking bird.
oh, well.
Oh, come on, you've got to laugh.
Yeah, we know.
Ice. Yeah, mate. You won't get an argument from me, lad. Yeah, it makes you can talk about what you want, but people can talk about you. Yeah, I haven't got a problem with that, lad. But what I'd say to you, not you personally, because I've never had a problem with you, but if anyone wants to say anything, don't do it on the tubes. Come and fucking face me. Give me a destination in Liverpool, I'll come and see you and we can have a discussion. Otherwise, pipe down and fucking wind your neck in and go away. No problem, mate. I'm not being nasty, lad. Yeah, Evie, haha, Vincent, you were lying about Mixie too. No, Vincent, you get your ass up on this channel right now and ask me any question, and I'll tell you what, I'll fucking answer it honestly. So let's go.
Bigger to the panel. Come on, you've been called up.
Any question, Tyrone, I'm telling you now, if he asks me a question, I will tell the truth.
I think he's afraid to come up, Colin. I think you'll baffle him with fucking science.
Must side, listen, sometimes I'm going to have to respond. Oh, you fucking zesty, you fucking little turds, Lily Savage, calm down. Yeah, man, Lily Savage rocks. Vincent, come on, mate. Me and you can have a chat. No animosity, no evilness. You can ask me a question, I'll answer it honestly. Because obviously, people are telling lies. I'll tell you the truth. Ask me a question, and I'll tell you the truth. And I'll answer honestly, whether it's good or bad, on my part. Trust me, I'll tell you the truth. So if anyone wants to come up and ask a question on the panel, I'm quite happy to answer.
Savage.
I can't say fair that, Tyrone. Anyone wants to come up and ask me a question, they're quite welcome to come up and ask it, and I will give them an honest answer. No problem.
There you go. Hey, Red Met, good to see you, bro. There you go, mate. Anybody want to ask Colin a question? Jump on the panel and ask him the question. He's quite prepared to answer any questions.
I don't want this title, but if it's going to be dragged on, well, let's sort it out now. I don't want that fucking turd coming on the panel. I've got nothing to say to him. The fist.
What turd is that?
I don't even want to mention his name. The fucking little rat scumbag.
Well, if he comes to come up and I don't know what you're talking about, I'll let him up when I'll have to know what you're talking about.
Well, he can come up, but I won't be speaking to him. Not
what are you talking about?
The person I'm having the fallout with.
You baffle me now, Carl. You baffle me now.
Well, everyone else in the chat seems to know about.
All right, you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about Torbs.
I'm not mentioning any names, lad.
All right, okay. Well, Torb's not in the chat, is he? To be fair.
No, but if he comes up, I've got nothing to say to him. Optical. Yeah, you come in, don't you, and go, morning, birds, all the road turds. Hello, Optical. You're all right, lad. I remember Optical. He comes in and goes, morning or afternoon, turds. Vincent, come up on the panel and ask me a question if you want.
He's got his
what you just said.
Vincent Vega's got his big spoon out today. He's got his fucking big spoon out today.
Just come up and I'll tell you.
He's fucking stirring it right up.
Vincent, no problem, lad. I'm cool and calm. Come up and I'll tell you. There's no aggression. There's no anger. If you want to it'll all be denied. But you jump up. I'm prepared to say exactly what's gone on. No problem. I don't want to. I wanted to avoid it, but people in the chat are that interested. Ask me the question on the panel and I'll answer it. Other than that, I can't say nothing else.
Yeah, well, you've
the
put
compass,
the option.
what was in what camp, please? The compass, what was in what camp?
You've put it out there, Carl. You've asked him, and obviously he's negating the question. So.
Well, there you go. So
hang on. We have him coming to the panel this very moment.
Come on, Vincent, Uncle Vinny.
Good afternoon.
Colin, I think it's time for the truth.
Oh, Vincent, how are you doing, Neil?
I think we've come to the point where nothing but the truth now.
Vincent, I've told nothing but the truth, apart from one. Hang on, before you start. I'm not going to rake over. Yes, I did. Right, are you listening? And everyone's listening.
I'm listening,
You're listening,
Colin.
Lady, so you know the truth, right? I did.
Colin, hang on. Full disclosure. Can we just inform everyone? Full disclosure. I think legally we have to do this. That Colin has employed the services of Vega Collection Services to recoup all money lost in the past. Vega Collection Services have a very, very good success rate when it comes to debt collection.
Vega, listen, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm a Scouser. We've got our own collection services available.
Don't you worry, your money is in safe hands with Vega Collection Services, and I think 50% is a fair fee.
Vega, please, it was only £41, don't forget. And since last Wednesday, I've spent about £1,200 on my glasses and trackies and a coat. But I've got no money. I've never seen
£1,200 on a fucking pair of trackies. £1,200 for a fucking shell suit. Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah, I didn't buy an all-face coat. I got fucking...
The shiniest Scouse at the job centre for the next week until he's been out robbing in it.
Right, I'm going to put the fucking camera on. This is a track here just paid £110 for by me.
Is it Slazenger?
No. Right.
Oh, aye.
Oh, you've got it on Under Armour.
£110.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
110. You know, you
And
can
that,
get.
that was in the sale, man. That was in the sale.
No, there you go. I bought one yesterday. Our price £85, and I bought me North Face coat 170 in the sale.
If you went to the Sunday market in Liverpool, you'd get that for 20.
I'll get it. No, there you go. We went to Sunday market, lads. I'd fucking have it for nothing.
You'd have paid 20 for that. You'd have got a free pair of Gola trainers with that as well to match.
Well, there you go. You know what? I'm just about out of Gola. I'm more into me this now.
Apparently,
Vincent,
Liverpool is moving on to Puma.
Yeah, man. Puma Aztec and all that nonsense. Or Puma, whatever. Vincent, when I was a kid, right, in the 70s, right, you know, when you were, we grew up.
How old do you think I am?
As old as me. Anyway,
I'm just about to have, well, I shouldn't really say
Vincent,
it, but anyway, I won't say it.
No, Vinny, look, you know I fucking think the world of you. I respect you, right? What question do you want to ask me?
Right, I think we need to. There's some very set questions. I've established through my my extraordinary investigating skills that Evie is in on the grift with Torps. Evie gets a cut of all grifts that Torps is getting. So I'm assuming Evie has been in it from the start because she's very defensive of Torps in the chat.
You know what?
So yeah, I think you said at last count 700-800 quid Torps squeezed out of you.
You shouldn't be really talking about other people's personal problems here, so
it's all he's done for the last hour, Tyrone. Hello, Tyrone, by the way.
Who was talking about it the last hour?
It's a real sacky lad. JT Sports, Google it. JT Sports. 85, right, the bottoms were 45.
Everyone's Googling your trackie now.
40, right? And then I went out today, right? Vincent, listen.
Can we have a look at the tag? Can we see the tag to see if it's original or fake?
Where the fuck are they? Hang on, they're on the table here.
There'll be one at the back of the neck, one on the right-hand side on the body.
Hang on, wait there.
Yeah. And if we could have a zoom in, a close-up of the stitching as well, please. I will never conform, said he'd like to see the stitching on the bottom of the legs and on the waist, around the waist.
Evie's making it quite clear there, people. She's not financially tied to anyone on YouTube. And that's fair enough, Evie. We respect that.
Right, I will never conform, said the same tracksuit on AliExpress is $8.95 for the top and bottoms.
Vincent, are you listening?
Yeah,
it's cheaper than Primark, Vincent.
Oh yeah, half the price of Primark.
Vincent, fucking hell, you've asked me to produce evidence, and I've got the tags in.
Doesn't carry the status of Primani though, Tyrone.
Vincent, do you want to see the tags you requested?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Can you see them?
Has it got AliExpress written on the tag? Or Alibaba?
Can you see the tags?
Well, you've got to keep them still, son.
There's a barcode.
Yeah, there's a big fat thumb in the way of something there. You're covering up.
At the bottom where it says £80 and £60, you bleeding loony.
Yeah, anyone can write that, Colin.
Vincent, you're funny, lad. So, okay. So, it is a genuine look.
When did you paint that brown wall?
I think, Colin, I think he's referred to the tags on the clothes, not...
Vincent, do you want me to tell you why the walls are brown?
Do appreciate it.
Vincent, do you want me to tell you? You've asked the question. I'm quite prepared to answer.
Yeah.
When I moved in to this property 4 months ago, right, Vincent, let me finish.
I didn't say anything, Colin.
I thought you know, right? And this isn't. I'm not going to hide from it.
I can remember when brown walls were in, Colin. I'm not.
Let me finish.
Not having a go.
I'll knock you clean out.
They were proper popular back in the 80s, early 80s.
That's it. I'm not answering now. I'll give you an
With brown shoes,
opportunity.
Vincent, as they say.
Yeah, brown shoes never went out of fashion, Tyrone.
Hold on, Mr. Brown shade weed. Oh, Vincent, do you still wear winkle pickers?
I've not had a pair of. I don't think I've ever had a pair in my life. I miss that. I'm.
Oh, Vincent, I loved them. When Monty got your trilby on.
I don't make a habit of sort of talking about my age, but I don't think I'm as old as you think, Colin.
Well, I don't know. You might be. Well, it's just a guesstimate, Vincent. Let's just go along with
Colin, have you seen the film Cocoon?
Yeah,
I mean, if this is a clue, I have been, always have been, and still am in full employment. Whereas most people around here tend to retire in their early 20s as soon as they get sacked from McDonald's and then sacked from some fucking 2-bit minimum wage factory job. They tend to retire. So I am still in employment. So that's a fair indicator of my age.
Well, Vincent, luckily for me, right? And no, we're not even going to say it. No. Colin, shut up. No.
Oh, go on, Colin. Just fucking say it.
No. Can't.
Say
anyway,
it.
Vincent, getting back to the.
What are you going to do with that brown wall, Colin?
Wipe my ass with it. Anyway, getting back to the matter in hand, what was you coming up to ask me a question about?
I don't know. You just kept fucking telling me to get on here. I have no idea.
No, apparently in the chat, you were having disagreements saying.
No, that was Evie telling us that she's an accountant.
No. Before we get any further, Evie's asking to apologise for what you said about that.
Vinny, what was that, Tydo?
Vincent, Evie wants you to apologise for what you said about it, which was not
I
true.
never said anything bad, Evie. I just said hello to Colin, and Evie did a knock down on about, I should never go at Torbs. I hadn't even mentioned Torbs.
And I haven't, because I don't want to mention names, Vincent. I've tried to avoid it. Which
led me to carry out my investigations in the chat and eventually come to the logical conclusion that Eve is in on Torbs' grift. So when you gave Torbs money, Colin, Evie gets a cut of that.
Not true, people, not true.
There you go.
It would make sense because Torbs is not a brainy chap, is he? You have to have somebody, sort of criminally minded.
Just clarity, I don't believe a word of any what Vincent said, so I'm, you know what I mean? So I'm not listening to what Vincent said because I know the situation. We're all good. I haven't got a problem with you, love. And I'm not listening to none of this nonsense Vincent's coming out with.
Vincent,
so what are we going to do about... Sorry, Tyrone.
I just listened to recording earlier on. You seem to be the topic of certain individual, a lady, you seem to be mentioned awful lot.
Yeah, I don't quite understand what's going on there. She claims to be a very capable and veritable foe on the internet, but she's sort of not really exhibiting that kind of behaviour,
Okay.
She thinks my sole purpose on the internet is to turn her over, is to sort of to set her up, trap her, and make her look stupid. I think that's what the general trend is. She thinks I'm here just to get her.
Vincent.
Colin.
I'm just looking at the chat on my telly. Did Mixie lend someone 700? I missed it. No, it didn't.
700? That's what you said.
No, it didn't. No. I said 5 or 600.
5 or 600. Could easily be 7, though.
You know what? Because I was angry, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's probably more 300.
Blimey, it's going down.
Yeah, it can go down, but it's not the fucking £41 he fucking says.
It's not the right platform we're talking about these people, Yeah,
I don't want to talk about it, Tyrone. That's what I said.
No, let's not talk about it. Hey, November man.
Doesn't want to talk about it, chose to bring it up.
I didn't choose to bring it in. When did I ever say today, Tyrone, could I please have a discussion about what happened to me? I've never said that, have I? No,
you did ask me something
and
back to
you're
talk about
So I invited you to the platform and said, if you want to ask me a question, feel free, I'll answer it. No problem.
Look, the man is not here to defend himself, so we shouldn't be really talking about him, to be fair.
No, Tyrone, I totally agree with you. I haven't got a problem with that. I didn't come up and I said that. I come in peace. I don't want to talk about anything. But if people are going to ask me a question, I will respond honestly. If they don't ask me, I won't say anything.
In fairness, Colin, Torbs won't come on here or even appear in the chat whilst you're here because you've very effectively destroyed him on panel and in chat on numerous occasions recently. He's not having any more of that. I tell you.
Oh well, whatever. It's of no significance in my life. It
should be whatever's gone on between you and Torbs. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to know what's going on. Hang on, Colin. Let me finish. Whatever's going on between you and Torbs should be kept private and not brought onto this platform, or any other platform. So can we move on?
I totally agree with you. And I wanted to say, I don't want to talk about anything. I'm just coming to say,
move on.
Yeah, mate, I totally agree with you. No problem, Si. I'll
Colin.
back you up. I don't want to talk about it, but,
Colin, you have meticulously destroyed him emotionally with the precision of a surgeon.
Okay. Sounds. Move on.
I think I might call you the surgeon from now on, Colin.
Yeah, okay. Can we move on? Tyrone, move on, please. Vincent's looking for the controversy. It's not Vincent.
I'm bored, Tyrone.
Why aren't you working?
Oh, I'm lazy. Vincent. Lazy as fuck. Yeah, I don't normally work till about mid-February, March now. I've got stuff to do, but I haven't got stuff to do, It is literally, it's too cold, so I can't get anyone out to fucking do anything. They've all made their money up until Christmas, so they're still fucking spending that. Still pissed, still fucking snorting lines and whatever else. And honestly, I have to wait until sort of things. Plus, as well, councils are very slow.
Vincent, can I ask you a question, please?
Well, yeah.
You've got a channel. Why don't you do a live and I'll come on and then we can discuss any shit if you want.
I think we should do that and invite Evie on and slowly break her down because there's something sinister about that Evie. Something's going on there, Colin. I think Evie is the brains behind that whole grifting machine that's going on.
I've always gone on well with Evie, so I'm not saying nothing about the one. No chance.
No, I won't be doing a live on it, Colin. I won't be doing a live on it, Colin.
Well, sounds. But
have you ever done a live, Vincent?
Yeah, I used to do them years ago. I did a few, but I like coming up on a live. You should embrace Vega while he's here, because by about February, March, he's going to have to fucking disappear for a few months again.
I've surgically removed you.
The surgeon. That's what I'm going to call you, the surgeon. The way you what's the best way to? The way you sliced into Torbs was amazing.
No, I know you get on very well with Torbs, Vincent.
I do.
Hang on, we've got a lovely lady coming on the panel.
Is it Torbs?
I'm not taking the base. I'm staying quiet. Maria. Very quiet.
Go. I knew I'd get told off for this. Vincent, I never spotted you in the chat. I wouldn't have said a fucking word if I knew you were there. Gobby.
You stirring the pot. What's the matter with you, man?
I'm sorry, Evie. I'm very, very sorry, Evie. My mother's here now to tell me off.
No, I'm younger than you.
Evie, just for
You love to stir the pot, don't
I ain't
you?
got a problem
Marie,
with
you
No
look
one's yet
lovely in
done
that
it.
photograph.
just to let you know.
You
I
look
thought-
lovely in that photograph. Only a young lady could carry off that long hair like that.
Don't creep round me, young man.
It's true. Look at you. You look like an angel with that sunshine, natural light behind you. It's
Right,
beautiful.
Sunshine on a rainy
I-
day.
Do you know I could have printed that out and put that at the top of my Christmas tree if I'd have thought? Or I could get a bauble made out of you.
Vincent.
I could get a bauble made out of you, Marie.
Here,
Silver fox is
Vincent.
at it
One in
again.
the chat, please.
I need to change my photo, but I don't know how to.
Never change, Marie. Don't go changing.
Don't go changing.
Do, 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 do.
Why do I make everything into a song? Hi, Ty. Hi,
You're very musical.
Chris. I don't know. Sorry.
The surgeon, we call him.
Oh, the surgeon.
It's Mixie, love. It's Mixie.
Oh, Mixie. Hiya.
Marie saying Evie alone, or I'll deal with you, you fucking divvy.
Marie C's not here to have beef
Yeah,
with me,
leave
Colin.
Evie alone. Just because
Me
you're
and Marie C
bored.
go way back.
Just because
There's,
you're bored, don't stir the shit. Leave
There's stuff
Evie
happened
alone
between
and
Marie
behave
C that I could
yourself.
never, ever repeat on here. And for that reason, she's not going to give me a hard time.
New potato. No, just don't, because you're bored. Don't stir the shit. Ain't you got nothing to do
No.
in your council flat next door to me?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for me gyro to come so I can buy a couple of packs of super noodles to last me the week.
Smoking your weed and drinking your drink. I can hear you next door. Don't think I can't.
Sorry about the loud Bob Marley earlier.
Oh,
Could
dear.
you be loved?
Potatoes, like, I'm no reprobate. I've been
Hi,
all way.
potatoes. Hi, Jennifer Lovely.
Hello,
Mike
everyone.
Colin's got his own thing
Barrymore's
going on here.
trousers. Where did these names come from?
I know
Hi,
they're
Red
brilliant.
Shutter. Hi,
They're brilliant.
Joe. Oh, dear Lordy. Anyway.
Brilliant names,
Hi,
Marie.
sorry, Ty. Hi, Ty. How are you? Sorry.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
That's good. How's
How are
Jake?
you? Oh, he's fine.
Yeah,
He's fine.
I'm good. Good. I've got to go for a scan, and I said, well, no, just scan me
I did
brain.
you the life this morning when I seen them pictures you put up. I was impressed with them. You know what I mean? Don't push your fucking luck, sunshine. Well, you're all right, love.
Are you talking to?
Colin's got his own life going on.
Yeah, Colin argues with the chat, Marie, whilst he's on the panel.
Oh, that's very rude, Colin. While someone's talking to me butting in.
Marie, see, I apologise. I'm sorry, love.
I thought he was talking to me. I was going to put my boxing gloves on.
No, I do apologise for interrupting you. It was very rude, and I won't do it again.
Yeah,
Okay?
so I've got to go and have one of them, what do you call it, in them machine things.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, I said to the consultant, no, don't scan me body, just scan me brain. He laughed, actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, how's your knee? Last I've heard.
Oh yeah, it's on the mend. Yeah, it's good. I took the big brace off now totally, so it's just on the mend. Yeah. Have you spoke to Susie, Mary?
Yeah, I speak to her every day. She's doing well.
Yeah, good.
I did send my love.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing very well. But I just heard Vincent stirring the pot.
Oh, yeah. That's Vincent.
Has he gone?
Oh, he's there. He's muted himself. Yeah. The maid must be in the room or something. I don't know. But anyway.
I can hear him next door in my next door council flat drinking his beer. It's blasting Bob Marley out now. Don't worry about a thing.
So when have you got a scan then, Marie? It's coming up soon, is it?
Within the next 4 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
Something come up. I've been having trouble with me. I won't go into it. I know what people like. My white blood cells. So there's an infection in my body somewhere. That's
No,
why I
don't do
told him
it.
to scan my head.
Don't do it. Don't feed them. Don't feed them.
No,
Don't say
I don't
anything.
care anyway. I don't care anyway. You know,
Yeah,
we all
but
go through, loads of us on YouTube have got stuff going on, you know what I mean?
yeah. That's it.
You
Come on here
know,
for a. Come on here. Well, I come on here for a bit of a relief. Get away from fucking life
yeah.
in
Hi,
general.
Just Blessed. I
Have a
don't know if
laugh.
that's a new name. Hi, Colin Maguire. Hi.
Colin is
Oh, hi,
Migsy.
Ice Chain.
Yeah, Colin's on the panel, Marie. That's Migsy, Colin Maguire.
Oh, yeah. I get confused now because they've got that app thing in front of, and they've got numbers, ain't they?
Yeah.
Vincent, can you turn your music down, please? Stop drinking your beer.
Oh,
I'm
I
going
think
off
he's
the state.
a wine connoisseur, I think, Marie.
Huh?
He's got his own wine cellar in his.
I wouldn't be able to fit a wine cellar in these council flats. But do you know what? They're worth £500,000 because they're near the city. Are you having a laugh?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
are. So, hi, Evie, lovely.
yeah.
Okay, I've
So
come up and it's gone quiet.
he's got.
Why?
Yeah, you frightened him now, Marie. You frightened him.
It's like
He's
a
keeping.
tumbleweed. A
He's keeping
tumbleweed is
stum.
going
Yeah,
past.
he's keeping stum now. Unless he's doing some
Vincent.
research. Must be doing some research, and he's gonna come back and with all guns blazing. I would imagine.
No, I love Vincent, but he is a smarmy twat at times. And he does like to stir the pot.
Albro wants to know the Scousers have 20 pairs of trainees.
Do Scousers have...
Also, no choice. I've got about 4 or 5 pairs left. I don't
Oh,
know.
hi, who is it? Oh, Joe Mencho. That's not the same Joe Mencho from years ago, is it?
I got no idea.
Wow.
It'd be weird for somebody to use the same name.
Oh, Ty. I woke up with a song in my head. Why do I keep waking up with songs in my
I
head?
don't know. What song was it?
I can't sing, but you know I sing. And I am telling you.
Yeah.
And I forgot the rest. I forgot the rest.
I ain't going.
And you. You're gonna love me.
That's the song. That's the song. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I must have watched it somewhere. Dreamgirls, that was it. Well, I don't know all the words.
Yeah, normally.
I never conform. Hi, Ultra. Hi, Yentalo.
Yeah.
Yentalo.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul Dunn. Hello.
Oh, Paul's in there.
It's nice to see everyone, isn't it? Like, especially if you've been away and
yeah, it's just
you kind of wonder how they're doing, even though you don't know them offline and all that. But it's just nice to see them. To see them nice.
Yes, nice to see him. To see him nice. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, the November Man.
Yes.
But what was that? What was that thingy-majiggy?
Marie, calm down. You're a very needy woman. I've just had to...
Turn your music down. Get off the drink. Stop smoking your weed.
Don't get all excited. I've just had to speak to another woman, Marie.
Oh, God, poor her.
Vincent, you leave women alone, you bully.
Oh, I can handle Vincent. I've known him how many years?
I know you can, love, but
when we have a ding dong, but then we always have a song.
I'll have a go at people if I'm in the right, but I don't like men picking on women. Come on, Vinny. Come on, you're better than that.
I'd go so far as to say...
pick on me.
Marie takes advantage of me, Migsy.
I'll take that back, but, fair enough. I'll say nothing. Okay.
Marie takes advantage of me. She asks me for photographs, you know.
Oh, well,
where from?
What a photograph of you.
The Argos catalogue. Do you remember the Argos catalogue?
I posted one photograph of myself once playing tennis, and Marie has been obsessed ever since.
Yeah, I'm very obsessed with you, Vincent. I'm so obsessed. I just can't
Vincent,
help
it wasn't
myself.
you, it's the man watching in the cloud with his
I
fucking...
need to go to rehab. I'm that obsessed. Wanna go to rehab? She said no. Hi, Adrian. So, Vincent, what have you been up to?
Nothing much really.
Have you been behaving?
Yeah, I always behave. You ask anyone around here. I'm very well behaved.
No, I don't think you are. You're bored. Why are you bored?
Because it's middle of the week.
Don't you want to do your work?
What day is it today? Tuesday.
Tuesday. You had to double think then.
Middle of the week.
I always know what day it is.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Saturday.
Yeah, that's it. When I think about you. That comes out. I only know certain parts of songs.
Well, anyway, most people don't only know certain parts. I don't think many people know a song right through, you know.
Ty, I honestly think I was born...
Evie, I apologised under duress because Marie was on here, and if I hadn't, she'd have just told me off.
No, you apologised
on until I did.
Apologise from your heart.
Hey, Colin, just a thought, Col. You said about Vincent going live so you couldn't have a discussion on Vincent. How about you went live and you and Vincent had a discussion on yours?
Yeah. Right, Tyrone, funny you should mention that.
Because we're talking about doing lives.
Yeah, I mentioned it in Nutters this morning.
You could call it exposing Torbs.
Can I finish what I was going to say? No,
go on, Colin, get it out.
Vincent, there won't be any thumbnails calling anyone out. Right, after, the kids are off school. They're breaking up on the 13th of February, right?
If I come on, can I bring all the clips of you ripping Torbs? I've got them all.
Now, listen to me. People asking me questions. Let me finish. I am thinking, after that weekend, the 13th, 14th, 15th, or whatever it is when the kids are off school, right? I will set a live up and I will do a live.
Put this in your diary, chat.
There's your link. Your link is in the chat, Migs. So your link is there.
Invited guests only, Vincent. I'm sorry, you're not on the fucking list, son.
Can you call it finishing off Torbs once and for all, or something like that? Something with a ring to it.
No. You're not drawing me in. No, not on your Nelly.
Leave Torbs alone. He's a good bloke.
Yes, Torbs is sound.
I'm not saying nothing, so if Vincent can try as much as he wants, no one's going to get a rise out of me today, unfortunately. Sorry about that, unlucky.
Do you know what I feel? If you're going to have an argument with someone or whatever on these thinking YouTube, try and sort it out between yourselves.
Yeah, because you're able to do that, aren't you? You come on, scream at people and then leave.
No, Vincent.
Is that the strategy we should employ? Come on, scream like a wailing banshee for half an hour and then sing a song and then leave.
Why? If someone's got a problem with me, I'll go up on the panel. Otherwise, I don't. I'm quite a quiet person, believe it or not.
In fairness, Colin employs a similar strategy to
you always do
when he's drunk.
You come up and sort them out. If they said something, you'll come on the panel to sort it out.
Can I say something to what Vincent said? Vincent, rephrase that statement, please. Can you say it?
All right, then. I can't rephrase it. I can say it again. I said, in fact, Colin employs a similar strategy to Marie C. when he's drunk.
And how many times have I been on a panel and you've known me to be drunk?
I cannot say. I am not an expert in that field.
You make a statement. I'm drunk when I'm on a panel, but you can't say, so you can't.
I am relying on the basic indicators in front of me. One is that you get hysterical.
Vincent, I'm going to reply to
2 is you keep lifting a can to your mouth and drinking from it.
Vincent, I'm replying to Evie. Evie, Torbs has done nothing, and Mixie has no reason to lie to people. Evie, you know nothing. You don't know. Do you want me? Do you really, Evie?
Bringing
I'll
it
make
on
a
a
fool of
channel
you
when
right now.
Torbs isn't
I can
here.
make a fool of you right now. So
Colin.
do us a favour. I've
Why
apologised.
you
I'm trying to be pleasant.
big
Leave me alone and keep your.
Colin,
Torbs isn't even
concentrate
here.
on the
I don't know what you're
panel.
arguing
I'm not
about, but
saying nothing about that man, but Evie
Straight
seems
it.
to be yap having a go at me. Evie, shut
Daddy's,
it.
daddy's
You know
from
nothing. You don't know what's going on.
I'm
Only
going
what
to
you're being
sing
told.
outside
Please
my
stop it.
door.
Oh, give us over the rainbow, Marie.
No, I'm going outside to sing to my
So,
neighbours.
well, you're just looking for neighbours that aren't wearing any clothes, you.
Don't start, Vincent. Do you remember
Well, you
that?
know what's
My
going
God.
on. Yeah.
And all I could say was to my cat, Sonny, get in.
Yeah. All she could say was she gutted that her camera's got a shit zoom on it.
No, I'm glad it did, but my cat's only got one eye. I said,
Blimey.
Sonny, get in, and slammed the door shut. I don't know. I just find life too short for all petty arguments. What's the
It
point?
is. I don't understand why these people engage in this
Vincent,
pettiness.
Vincent.
I don't get it myself, Marie. Me and you are cut from the same cloth. Marie.
No, we're not. You are a little wind-up because you're bored. So what are you doing today, Vincent?
Nothing. I've got a lady coming.
Oof.
Another lady? How
Got a
many
lady
ladies
coming.
do you have?
This one's a free one. Don't have to pay for this one. I was
Oh,
ringing her up
lady of
just
the
then.
night.
I've just. That's what I want to follow. I had to ring her up and remind her to pick up a certain item for me.
Hey, pork
A
chop,
lady
mate.
of the night or day?
No, this one's a free one.
Oh, free one.
Yeah.
God, she must be desperate.
Gratis.
She must be desperate.
Oh.
Well, there is a cost.
Woman.
You know, there's the running costs of it. You know, that don't come cheap. But there's no initial transaction financially, and that's a nice
Right,
thing.
Vincent, I'll start again. What are you doing today?
Nothing. That's it. She's coming over to cook for me.
Well, you have a cooker put lady come over.
Yeah.
God, look at you.
Well, kind of in a relationship with her as well.
Oh, right, got you.
Partially, and until she stops fucking cooking,
Ah,
and then she
Stevie
can
boy.
bollocks.
And then she Yogi's World. Hiya.
Can you either be on the panel or get back in the chat, you? You're
Hi,
not here to
Charlotte
fucking engage.
Buffy.
Ignore them. Colin's on
And
here arguing with the
I'm
chat.
telling you, Vincent.
You're trying to make friends.
Shut your mouth. And you, you're gonna love me.
You're gonna love me.
I don't know what the song's called, but it just goes in my head.
Vincent will tell you, he can remember it.
It came
trying
out
to
of
think.
a film. No, Dreamgirls, I think it was. Jennifer Hudson.
It is. Jennifer Hudson and the other two, yes.
Yeah, and that,
Dream Girls from the movie and the stage production, of course.
okay. But I think I saw it on the X Factor.
Yeah, you would.
And there was a girl on there. And boy, she had a brilliant voice. Gosh. Even though I like singing and I know I can't sing, but singing does keep me going sometimes.
You're a beautiful singer, Marie. You have the voice of
shut up, Vincent.
You have the voice of an angel. You do.
Oh, you do make me laugh.
That's
Talking
the name of the
about
song.
Angels.
Marie, that's the name of the song, and I am telling you.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it's
Colin,
called.
this is Torbs' arch enemy on YouTube now joining. I would assume to double up with you, Cole.
How you doing, pork chop, brother?
How are you doing? Can you hear me all right? Yeah.
Yeah, sound. Loud and
Yeah, it's just that I'm blue AirPod, that's all, while I'm driving.
It's not often you see a yellow car, Porky.
Oh, Porky, my bruv.
How you doing, Marie C. Masters? Hope you're doing good, sweetheart.
Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you.
Brilliant,
Bit like
brilliant. Yeah,
Vincent. I'm a bit bored, but it's
Vincent
raining.
loves my yellow car.
Is it a Seat?
It's not, it's a Citroen.
What's that?
A Citroen.
Citroen.
Oh, okay. I was going to say the only yellow cars I ever see are Seats. Seems to be the most common.
No, this is the DS3. This.
He had it wrapped.
Yeah.
Vincent. You've had it wrapped yellow.
Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Fucking
You wouldn't get the door pillar wrapped, Tyrone, if you were going to get it wrapped. You'd ignore the door pillar.
Don't they wrap the door pillars as well? I think they do.
No,
No.
not inside.
Of course they do.
Nah.
They do the fucking lot, everything. Yeah. He's got the DS3.
Well, it's not mine, basically. I bought it for the wife, Vincent. You know, when she's happy the test.
You want you to get pulled over drinking your fucking tea when you're driving pork chop? It's a criminal offence.
Fuck 'em.
So my most favourite car visually is the Citroen.
Stevie, I've asked you, please, Vincent, can I just
Oh, for Christ's sake, Colin, this is not your gladiator pit. We stop arguing with women in the chat, Colin.
To keep a comment to
Oh,
herself,
my
but she
Lord.
keeps going. Vincent, this is my business, not yours.
Colin, you cut Vincent off mid-flow, Colin.
To herself, but she keeps going.
Colin, you cut Vincent off mid-flow. Then he was just about to tell us what the car.
I'm reading it, Zach, and I'm sick of Evie talking nonsense about me, so she can shut up. Don't defend your mate that wrong. Don't do it.
Whoa, Colin.
I don't want to hear your nonsense, Evie. Go and defend him with you. Oh, big up the fucking idiot.
Colin, Evie's done nothing wrong. Come on, lay off now. She's done nothing wrong.
Colin, you got to understand, people are going to like who they're going to like, you know, like who you like, you know what I mean? You can't say because someone likes someone, you
Vincent,
know.
let's hear this car. Come on, I'm waiting with bated breath.
Well, my most favourite car, visually, it's an old one.
I don't need the tissue, lad.
For fuck's sake.
Sorry, Vince. You know, so people can have a go at me in the chat, but I can't respond. And when I try and do it,
of course, you can respond. You can set up your own live stream and respond to them all.
Hi, Plastic African.
All I want, it's nothing to do with anyone else. Keep your opinions to yourself.
Well, if you just block the person, you wouldn't see their comments, Colin.
Okay, all right, Tyrone, fair enough. I'll do that, mate. No problem.
Well, if that don't work, just sing.
Stevie Boy says Jaguar XJ20.
No.
Sing like
the Jaguar XJ220 is a travesty of a car. I know it's very, very fast, and I know it held all the records for about 2-3 years, but I've never liked Jaguar. And I got the opportunity to drive one of these when I was 17 as well. It's the original Citroen DS, or as it's truly pronounced, the DS. It's the first French car that had active headlights, hydraulic suspension. So it would do 120 mile an hour on 3 wheels. If you could remove any of the wheels, it was so stable, it would still drive on the other 3.
Big old thing, Vincent, weren't they? A big old thing.
Oh, they were probably one of the biggest cars that ever sold, Tyrone, in terms of length. Beautiful things, and I got to drive one when I was 17 in France. I sort of, I was a bit of a tearaway when I was young, so I was going into Europe quite a lot. For music, it was how I sort of got my groundings. And yeah, I drove one. It was beautiful. And there's one in Leicester. It's so dilapidated, and it's parked on the side of the road. Amazing looking cars. The Space Age, Tyrone, if you remember it.
Yes, I remember them. Yeah, I remember them well.
Space Age. Yeah, you could get as many people as you wanted in on Moss side. Like 4 people on the front seat, on the front bench.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you boys to it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, I'm only doing
cause trouble with Colin and then fuck off.
I never call for me, Vincent. I'm good
I'm
boy.
talking to that Marie.
Go on.
All
I
right.
can't hear. One at a time, please.
I said, Marie,
Right,
I'm
I'm
only
going
doing
anyway.
this.
I
And I'm
can't
gone.
drive. I
Yeah,
don't
right.
even know the names of cars. I just like colours. Where my daughter lives, down her road, there's a pink one. Oh, it's beautiful.
Pink.
You don't need to drive, Marie. Posh birds like you are
I
driven
bet Katie
around.
prices
I
on the
just
pink
drive
car.
people up the wall.
Yeah,
So I've been told.
yeah.
But I hope you all get on.
Like an house on fire, Mary. Like an house
Yeah.
on fire.
Yeah, like a
Like a
house on
hotel on
fire.
fire.
Stevie boy, your thingy keeps saying on stage. What does that mean?
What?
I don't know. And red shutters. Hello, red shutter.
All right.
What does it keep doing?
Like it'll have the name, and then it'll say on stage. I don't get all this new bit.
I hate to do this, people, but it's time for me to go. 3 hours is up, and I've got to make
See
tracks.
what you've done, Vincent. You've made
Tyrone
my
is
job.
pulling the ripcord. It's ever since you came on.
So say your farewells.
I am telling you, Vincent Faker.
And I'm telling you,
I want
ain't
you
going
all to play
nowhere.
that this afternoon. Dream Girls, and I am telling
That's
you.
the name of the song, and I'm telling you, isn't it?
Yeah. Hello,
Yeah.
Susan, lovely.
It's the bit in the production where she's shagging and dating the manager, and the manager wants to dump her and dump the band, and she's not having it. And then they go on to
No, she
be
doesn't want him to
successful.
leave
You
her.
two can keep,
Yeah.
you two keep this going since you live next door to one another. Go on, piss off, you lot.
I'll put the
Yeah,
kettle on,
turn your
Marie. Nip
music
round.
down, Vincent, and stop
Nip-
drinking, please. It's doing me
Nip
nothing.
round. Nip round. I'll put some trousers on. Nip round.
Gosh, no, just keep the door locked. Mine's chained.
Just keep
Say
in
your
my
farewells.
pants.
All right,
Say
I
your
love
farewells.
yous and leave yous. Vincent,
And
behave.
we're gonna
As they
finish
say,
on a
do
song.
your talking while you're walking.
And take care,
Marie.
chat. Love yous and leave
Marie.
yous.
Marie, anything for you.
Because you're a pompous twat.
You're a horrible woman, you are. Honestly, after all we've been through, you're like this.
No, I love you really.
Cheers,
sometimes.
Tyrone.
Bye,
Cheers, Colin.
Ty. Bye, Mixie.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thanks for
Marie.
popping
Take
up.
care, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks for popping up, Vincent, Migs,
Cheers, man.
for Marie. Next time, Vincent, don't leave it so long. See you, Cole. Right, peeps. Thanks for dropping in. It went pretty good, I think. Nothing too nasty. I see a lot of faces in the chat there, and to be honest, they've all behaved themselves, so I got no issue with that. Banter's banter, and that's it. Thanks, mods. Big up the chat, and thank you for listening to the Migsy Show. And I'll see you on the next one. And I'll finish like I normally do by saying, be kind to those that are kind to you. And if they're not, fuck them. As we say in Wales, people, oil vow, which is take care, God bless, and I'll see you very soon. Oil vow, goodbye.